KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's going down with y'all, man? It's your boy KO, your boy Knockout Boxing, your boy Knockout Boxing 86, KO 86, Knockout. Whatever you want to call me, we here, we back, we live, and we are here for another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Let's get straight to it. Shout out to my boy Emmanuel Carter coming through. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He's just showing love. He's just showing love, man. Appreciate you, Emmanuel Carter. Thank you for your support, bro. And then shout out to my boy, The Fight Game. 20 P's. 20 of them things. No biscuit in the super chat. Showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. Fight Game. Let's see who we got in the building. I ask that you smash the like button when you come in. Make sure you donate to the channel. Hit that super chat. We don't have the Cash App working. Still getting that together. So let me scroll that PayPal at the bottom of the screen. You can hit that PayPal or you can hit the super chat. I need your support. I need y'all locked in with me. I need y'all to rock out with your boy KO. Let's see who we got in the building and let's get straight to it, bro. We got Dave Easter in the building. We got produced by Tyler. What's up? Von Wise. Hunter on the Hunt. What's happening? Joseph Jackson. A-Wave at 09. What up? All things, what's happening with you? Stinger from above, brother Huey Q, Emmanuel Carter, Cash Crypto. Y'all go subscribe to Cash Crypto's Princess with her AI art and fashion channel. Get your children to subscribe to Cash Crypto's daughter. Show Cash Crypto some love and some respect. Shout out David Tisdale. What up, Todd Drakeford, Mike Moss, the Money Man. D Free in the building. What's up, D Free? Zoo, Zach, Keith, Hunter on the Hunt, Av Boy JR, Alan Sostain, Thrill, Hill, OG, Night Rider, Monster Truth, John Week, Lee Jackson in the building, Savage Bo, T Triz. What's up with it, T Triz? Big Braille. Fresh 313. Antonio King, what's happening? Kishwar Meacham. Terrell McCray. Wendy City Assassin. What up? Hero Black. What's happening? Mr. Boxing Fanatic. Salute KO and these lying ass Haney and Shakur fans. We gonna talk today. Exacerbated Cowboys fan. Brandon Cooks is hurt. Michael Parsons is hurt. DeMarcus Lawrence is hurt. Deron Bland is hurt. And we still gonna win the division. Yeah. We still gonna win the damn division. Our division ain't going nowhere. Y'all watch what I tell you. Texas 16 South in the building. Teach. Deem. Sunchild. Boxing and barbecue. Dang, we doing that? I don't know what we doing, but we know that your boy's a goddamn duck. We know that your boy is a goddamn duck for sure now. Blame Truth for the Lamont Roach fight. Because I believe Truth is really Lomachenko. Yep, blame him. King D, what up? Brian King B. Falcone. Smoke. Smoke. What up? Ray B, what's happening? Rock Bottom, I see you. Truth, I'm not even talking about Loma today. But he a goddamn duck. When the panel drop, you can do it right now. That's for one-on-one debates right there. One-on-one debates only as I go through our topics today. Let me check these likes because y'all know y'all be tripping sometime, bro. Let me get these likes right. Let me see if y'all fucking with KO. Nah, y'all ain't fucking with me. TY007. Nah, y'all. 61 likes? Mods. My moderators, my day ones. Get them to get the likes up. Get them to get the likes up. Get them to get the likes up. We got to get to 100 for me to get to going. I cannot start the show for anything less than 100 likes. Dundrick, what's up? Lloyd Reed, I see you. What's up? I need them likes. Dangerous Desires Bullies, what's up? Y'all let me know when we get to 100, man. Tank is fighting a 118-pound Roach. Hypocrites. For real. You got to get that up, homeboy. Shout out to my homie Big Dog Willie. You got to get that up, homeboy. I understand you love Shakur, dog. I get it. Roach is a champion. Cordina is not. Cordina just got knocked the fuck out. Roach did not. Let's have another conversation and use our common sense. Next. Shawnee Bo, what up? Next. Next, goddammit. Next. We got 76 likes, y'all say. We got to get 24 more. Mr. Fist, what's up? We got to get 24 more. Lamont Roach and Tank Davis is better than Shakur Stevenson's entire fucking year, Big Dog Willie. I wasn't even going here, but since you brought it up, Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is better than Shakur Stevenson's entire fucking year. What world champion did Shakur Stevenson fight this year? 0. All your opinions are facts. You don't say that when you be over there in other chats and they be saying bullshit. You be like, you cooking. You cooking. He cooking, ain't he? He cooking. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Cooking. Oh, you heard that? He cooking be a lie. Right through they goddamn teeth. He cooking. No, get the fuck. Boy, don't. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, man. Smoke say he finna smoke me. Link in the chat. Smoke. Gino, what up? Link in the chat. Smoke. Roach is bigger than Tank. Quotation marks. You niggas is sad. LOL. Y'all scared to debate this man on an easy topic? I'm finna smoke him. Smoke me then. Smoke. Smoke me then, bro. I'ma smoke him. Cool. Matter of fact, somebody make sure the link work. Matter of fact, when I'm reading Dundry membership, somebody make sure the link work real quick. Cause they act like it don't be working. Somebody make sure the link work, bro. Shout out Dundry, being a member for 12 straight months. Y'all telling Gary Russell Jr., De Los Santos, coming off an injury is a better fight for Tank than an active champion in Lamont. Y'all on that Franklin Saint. Yeah, GD, what up? He would be fighting one right now if yo got in duck him. Fuck you mean? Mahari Sports Podcast. Good evening, KO. Drew Titan beat you yesterday in the debate. Just saying. You talking about in the chat? I ain't got nothing but respect for Drew and love for Drew, but you know better than that. You know better than that. Link is in the chat, though. Link is in the chat, though. Shout out to John BX with the 5-piece. Hold on, my bad. I always say, even though I don't agree with you sometimes, you do this ish. That title is the mic drop on Haney fans. For real. I'm just asking the question, bro. Because I heard with Keyshawn Davis. No, I did not debate Drew Titan, Big Supreme. I was in the comment section. And he asked me some questions. I answered him and asked him some questions. No, we did not debate. At all. Mahari, what's up?
Good evening, Kale. I just wanted to make sure that for the people that want to debate tonight that the link works. That's all.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's working, Mahari. It's working for him.
Oh yeah. I just want to stop by and say what's up. You know, it's been a while since I've been here, so
it's all good, bro. Salute to you. I hope everything going well with you and your family. Thanks for doing the link check for me, dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
already, shout out to Mahari, man. Appreciate you, dog. Have a great night. I hope you enjoy the show. If you got time to stay around, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll be in the chat just listening in. I ain't gonna say much.
All right, bro. Peace out. Shout out to Mahari, man. Shout out to Mahari, dog. Yeah. Desmond Johnson, what's up? Mark West, what up? J.A., what's up, J.A.? All right, let's get straight to this shit then, bro. Let's get straight to I want to start with Crawford and Fundora. Bro. This is what Terence Crawford had to say about Sebastian Fundora. He says, that's a fight on the table. If Fundora's licking his chops over my performance versus Israel Madrimov, then I should be licking my chops because Madrimov knocked Fundora out in sparring. That's what I heard. Let me tell y'all something. Shout out my boy Ryshawn Kelly, 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Support. Appreciate you. Pat Greedy, what up? Brashley, what's up? Brandon, what's up? Anyway, bro, Crawford, Fundora, bro. Rude, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Y'all go subscribe to Rude. Yeah, we still show love. But here's my thing with this fight, bro. I don't think the shit gonna happen. I know they requested an extra 10 days and they're allowing them to negotiate. This is what I think going on. Number one, Crawford is not about to give any leeway to Sebastian Fundora. He going to negotiate harder than a motherfucker. Number two, I do not believe PBC is letting Sebastian Fundora go over there with 2 goddamn belts to lose them bitches to Terrence Crawford when they got all them goddamn people at 154 pounds that they got under their banner, bro. I think this shit is a way for PBC to try to get the WBO to not strip Fundora because they trying to act like they negotiating with Bud Crawford. And that's what I believe. I believe that we are still getting Spence Fundora, and I believe that they are just doing this shit to make it seem like they negotiating in good faith because they are offering Bud some shit that they know he ain't going to agree to. I think they want Bud to come over there. I think they want the shit to be cross-promotional. They're going to want that shit to sign up for more than one fight. They are not about to have with Jermell Charlo in their stable, Earl Spence in their stable, Brian Castano, Jesus Ramos, Sebastian Fundora, Tim fucking Zoo. Like they pretty much got the whole top of 154 pounds. You think that they about to let Fundora take 2 of their belts to go lose a fight and give ground to Riyadh Season and Terrence Crawford? If the fight happened, I love that fight. I think that Bud Crawford deserves that fight. But based on politics, bro, and based on what's going on between Turkey and Al right now, I don't think that shit is going to happen. I hope it do. No, Kishwar, they have 10 more days to negotiate. 10 more days to come to an agreement. And what I think is at play here and what I think is going on is that they're trying to negotiate with Crawford. Then they can go to the WBO, say, how you gonna strip our guy? He's basically the mandatory, and we're trying to negotiate with him, and he's not coming to an agreement. How can you strip our guy if he's trying to negotiate the fight? But Bud Crawford don't want to negotiate the fight from a mandatory position. Now they could order the shit still, if that happens. But I'm watching this with a very close eye. I'm watching this with a very, 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 very close eye because I don't think that it's smart. Because let's just keep it real, bro. It's a highly losable fight for Sebastian Fundora based on his defense, based on Terrence Crawford's counter-punching ability, based on Terrence Crawford's skills. You obviously favor Bud Crawford in that fight. You obviously favor him in that fight. So do you put yourself in a position to where if Fundora loses them belts, oh, okay, I got you, Richard. Let me holler at the wife so I can read it off, bro. I find it highly unlikely, as I was saying, bro, that they are going to make this fight with Terrence Crawford and Sebastian Fundora, because if you lose them goddamn belts, then the only belt you got is the IBF. And Tim Zoo is running around here having to fight everybody. They need the real estate. They need fucking leverage. They need goddamn shit in the division to make their fighters have big fights. So I don't see them making this fight, bro. I'm just keeping it real with you. I hope they do, because Crawford does deserve to fight over Spence. Crawford does deserve to go for 3-time undisputed. I don't know if they're going to allow that shit to happen, though. What's the WBO cut for a challenger if it goes to purse bid? I think 10%. I think you win the purse bid, how I've seen it done before. The winning purse bid, let's say it's 60-40. They'll take 10% to give to the winner, and then the 60-40 between the other two parties, bro. That's how they were doing it. So if you go back to the that's how usually sanctioned bodies do it. So when you go back to the WBC purse bid for Haney and Sandor Martin, it was like 70-30 or whatever for Haney, but they took 10%, put it in escrow for the winner, and then Devin got his split, and Sandor Martin was gonna get his split if they had fought. But y'all watch this very closely. The fight was ordered a long time ago. They had 30 days to negotiate. That 30 days is passed. They gave him a 10-day extension. So not next week, but by the middle of October, you'll know whether or not Crawford and Fundora is going down. I think this is when you look at Fundora's promoters comment, Sampson, what he said about Crawford just want to fight Canelo. We only want Crawford, but Crawford want to fight Canelo. They're trying to leverage that, hey, we really want the fight. So if the fight don't happen, don't strip our guy. They trying to lay the feet at the lay the blame at the feet of Terrence Crawford if that fight don't happen, so that the WBO doesn't strip Sebastian Fundora. A lot of political shit going on. A lot of political shit going on, bro. Shout out to my boy Joseph Jackson with the 2-piece. No biscuit in Super Chat. Said KO always wanted the Lamont fight. That is cap. I wanted Loma. I wanted Shakur. I prefer Rayo over this shit. Yeah. I would prefer a Zepeda fight over this shit. But none of those fighters, Stinger from above, what up, are available and they don't want to fight. Shout out to Joseph Jackson with the 2-piece in the Super Chat. What happened to belts don't matter. Yeah, listen, bro. If y'all don't understand the shit by now, you never gonna understand it. I've explained that to you personally and multiple people literally 100 times, so I'm gonna move on. If you don't understand what is meant by that and what I have said by that and have explained to you in detail, let's do a 3-round debate and see if I don't whoop your ass on the belts mattering. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. My bad. Round 1. What up? Mr. Make 'em Sick. What up? All right, moving on. We off of Crawford and Fundora. Now, I want to talk about Terrence Crawford speaks on Devin Haney. And this I actually fucking agree with. So I feel like it needs to be highlighted. So Crawford said, because a lot of people are criticizing Devin Haney. He says, Devin's the youngest undisputed champion in history. A lot of people look at the Ryan Garcia fight and criticize. But Devin kept getting up, kept fighting, showed heart, showed determination. It's our people slandering him. Shakur boxes his way through a fight. Our people criticize him when it's called boxing. I don't care if you hit like a truck or a butterfly. As long as you get the job done, that's all that matters. Shout out to Terrence Bud Crawford coming in defense of his snack brother Devin Haney and his little brother Shakur Stevenson. This is what I say about everything he said. What he said about Devin Haney was absolute facts. He did fight like a champion in that fight. He did keep getting up. He did keep getting up, bro. 100%. The criticism is what's going on right now with this lawsuit. He didn't speak on that. But for what Terrence Crawford spoke on about Haney continuing to get up and fight through it, Cassandra, what's up? I agree with that, bro. Now the Shakur shit that he spoke on about how it's called boxing. Shakur boxes his way through a fight. I don't care if you hit like a truck or a butterfly, as long as you get the job done. That's all that matters. And tell Shakur Stevenson to fight like that and talk like that too. He needs to stop talking like he gonna whoop somebody's ass. I think he meant the 4-belt era, Crown Jewel. We let him make it. And salute to my homie Crown Jewel. I think he meant the 4-belt era. Listen, bro. If that's what it is for Shakur, then cool. Then tell Shakur stop telling us he want to be a superstar. Stop telling us he the best fighter in the world. He the pound for pound best. He gonna beat the motherfucker ass. He gonna do this shit. He gonna do that shit. Blah, 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 blah. Stop telling us that, bro. Then we'll be cool if it's just winning by any means. It's all about winning and it's about boxing. Then the nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin. It be your own people, bro. It be your own people. This is, bro. This is what Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Terrence Crawford have in common, bro. Y'all ostracize and separate yourself from your own people, bro, with bullshit like this. I saw plenty of people that ain't black criticizing Shakur Stevenson, bro. I see plenty of people that ain't black criticizing Devin Haney, bro. But this narrative and shit, this narrative about, oh, it's only their own people. No, but they're getting criticized as a whole from boxing fans, bro. As a whole, dog. As a whole. Straight up. So, whatever. But he riding for his snack brothers. Rules say, tell Tank stop telling us he want to fight Shakur. Why should I do that? He reached out to Shakur for a fight. Shakur signed to Eddie Hearn and inducted him. Why should I do that? I'm a fan of Shakur Stevenson, yes. 100%. Here's the thing. Dudes like you, Root, I don't know if you was around, if you wasn't around, but dudes like you, this is what happens, bro. I keep it too real for a lot of y'all. Like, when Devin Haney was getting ducked by Loma, when Devin Haney was getting ducked by Tiafimo, when George Cambosos was ducking Devin Haney fans love me, bro. Y'all love me, dog. Y'all love me, but then when the facts stop being on your side and I point out his bullshit, y'all don't like me no more. When Devin Haney was trying to paint Shakur Stevenson as a duck, when Shakur Stevenson was ducked by multiple fighters in 2023, and I named him the most duck fighter of the year in 2023. Shakur Stevenson fans fucking loved me, bro. Y'all love me. KO keeping it real. Y'all always love me until the truth start going the other way for your favorite fighter. And what always ends up happening is your fighters, Devin and Shakur, y'all start trying to lie and cap on Tank. And I just point the shit out. And then that's where we separate. When it's somebody else, we be riding. Y'all be cool. Y'all love your boy KO. Y'all love your boy KO, bro. Blunt tells me it ain't truth, brother. It's narrative. Give me a narrative I push. Let's do an exercise. Give me a narrative I push, and I'll show you how it's an opinion based on a fact. Give me a narrative. Give me a narrative, bro. Give me a narrative. And I'll prove to you that it's not a narrative by giving you a fact based off an opinion. It's a narrative that Shakur ducked Tank. No, it is my opinion that Shakur ducked Tank because Tank Davis' team reached out to Shakur out of Shakur's own mouth. Shakur Stevenson, as a free agent, was asked if you could fight anybody in the world, who would you fight? His answer was Vasily Lomachenko, not Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson was given multiple attempts by Kenny Ellis, by Lorenzo Truck Simpson, by media members to expose Tank Davis as a duck. He won't call him a duck. Eddie Hearn told Shakur Stevenson, I'm not his promoter, but if I was, I'd tell him to say the Tank fight for 2025 and go ahead with the Zepeda fight. Go ahead with the Zepeda fight, then the Tank Davis fight is big in 2025. Shakur Stevenson heard that shit and went to do exactly that. That's why I call him a duck. Yeah, that's why I call him a duck. He said he ain't got an offer, KO. No problem. Did Pitbull get an offer for Shakur Stevenson? No, we still call him a duck. Did William Zepeda get an offer for Shakur Stevenson in 2023? No, we still call him a duck. Did Oscar Valdez have an offer to fight Shakur Stevenson when they was both at 2026? I mean, when they was both at 126 pounds? No, we still call him a duck. That's how you know you cooked. Because now all of a sudden, if he ain't getting an offer, then he didn't duck. Literally not a single person other than Frank Martin that y'all call a duck for Shakur Stevenson has ever had an offer to fight him. Oh, but that's different. Yeah, I know. Stop playing with me today, bro. I don't have a black hoodie on, but I'm here, and the link is in the chat. Shout out to my boy Sunchild with the 5-piece and no biscuit in the super chat. He ain't say nothing. He just showing support. Salute to my homie. Shout out my homie Jalen James. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, icon. I think you mean I can't, bro. Let me know if that's not what you mean, but I'm going to mean it as I can't. I'm going to read it as I can't because that's what it sounds like to me. You a young cat, Jalen. Jalen, I need you to spell the word out, bro. I need you to spell the word out, bro. Oh, maybe it's I can. I can name. Okay, got you. All right, I'm with this shit. I can name, and shout out to my homie Jalen with the 5-piece. I can name at least 10 black channels that shitted on Dev and defended the racist rhyme even after PEDs and racist remarks. I can take your 10 and name you at least 10 black channels that was cool with Bill Haney calling Tank Davis a monkey. I can name you 10 black channels that was cool with Devin Haney and Bill Haney passing around Tank Davis mugshots. I can name those too, bro. Yeah, I can name them too. I can name you 10 channels that lie on Tank Davis' name literally on a daily basis. Literally, not figuratively, not a narrative as y'all like to say. Not my opinion. right now, my opinion, literally can name them by name that tell you at least one Tank Davis lie every fucking day. Every single fucking day. Every day. That shit go both ways. Where the link? Knockout tired of all this talk. Hit the link, y'all. Soft like Devin. I'm saying it's in there. It's pinned. Did I pin it? Yeah, that shit pinned. Yeah, that shit pinned. Shout out to Marquis, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. It was him. He cheated. Name one lie I told. Quick, what's up? Shout out to TWT, Quick, G5. Entire TWT, salute to y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. Name one. You do the same, meaning I be lying. What's the lie, bro? What's the lie? What's the lie? What's the lie? What's the lie? What's the lie I be telling? What's the lie I be telling, bro? I'm trying to hear that shit. I stand on truth. Actually truth, like telling the truth and truth. The fucking person in the chat, I be cooking his ass. Yeah, I stand on truth. Literally and figuratively, bro. We got my homie Big Dog Willie 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Exactly. It's Tank Maniacs opinion that Shakur Duck Tank. Tank Maniacs are now sounding like the Haney Club before the Ryan Garcia ass whooping. Tank Maniacs. Your opinion is always based on facts. It's my opinion that Shakur Stevenson didn't duck Devin Haney. But you don't call that a narrative, though. That's my problem with y'all, bro. When I say that Shakur Stevenson didn't duck Devin Haney, you don't call it a narrative then. I'm still just giving you my opinion based on facts. The problem that y'all have is that when my opinion based on facts don't go in favor of your favorite fighter, y'all get soft. Y'all get crybaby-ish. Y'all start talking shit. Y'all start acting like I'm capping. But can't none of y'all do shit with me in the debate, though. Can't none of y'all tell me this shit don't make sense. Can't none of y'all walk away from your argument with me feeling like you won that bitch. Yeah. Yeah, that shit sound good. Until these crosshairs get aimed at your favorite fighter and shit. Yeah, but when I'm talking that Shakur Stevenson getting ducked by Oscar Valdez shit, y'all love that shit. Yeah. Yeah. When I'm talking about how Shakur Stevenson was about to get ducked by Jamel Herring, y'all love that shit. When I talk about how Shakur Stevenson got ducked by Williams and Prater and Pitbull, y'all love that shit though. And all those is my opinions based on facts. When I give my opinion and it's based on facts and don't fit your favorite fighter, y'all start crying and shit. Yeah. Y'all start calling me a hater and shit. Start calling me a fanboy and shit. Let me guess. I'm pushing the narrative when I say I don't trust Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion, you should never trust him because he let people record you. Then he might use a recording on you later on in life. He instructs his homeboys to record you. Then he saved the recording and wait for the perfect moment to drop it on your ass. So I don't feel like you should trust him. I feel like if you on the phone and with Shakur Stevenson, you need to let him know off top I did not give you permission to record me. I think that if he get pressed or some shit happen for real in the streets or something, he might snitch on the motherfucker because of that. Does that make me push a narrative or can I just give my opinion based on facts? Comic Fly, 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Salute my boy. Love the channel, gang. Appreciate you. Shout out Jalen James, back in the super chat. 5-piece, no biscuit. What did he say? Why Tank ain't defend his name when T.O. called him a monkey, but get on Twitter and shit on Dev who ain't said nothing about him? Tank, a girl. I don't agree with Tank Davis not addressing Teofimo Lopez. I agree with you 100%. I want him to not only just address the nigga, I want him to punch his nose through the back of his fucking head, bro. 100% agree with you. But you can't say Devin didn't say nothing about it. Bro, this is my thing with y'all, bro. We agree on the T.O. shit. But you can't play innocent with Devin, bro. Devin built his entire career shitting on Tank, bro. From 2021 to 2024. He built an entire career off of shitting on Gervonta Davis. You can't, Jalen, you can't name a single fight that Devin Haney has had from 2021 all the way to 2024 where he didn't talk about Gervonta Tank Davis more than the motherfucker he was actually fighting. He fought JoJo Diaz in 2021. When he was leading up to that JoJo Diaz fight, did he talk about JoJo more or Tank more? He fought Kambosos twice in 2022. Both times he was talking about Tank Davis more. Him and their daddy. More than the motherfucker they were actually fighting. In 2023, who he fight? Lomachenko and Regis Prograis. He talked about Tank Davis more than he did fighting both of them. So you can't say the nigga ain't say nothing. He accused Tank Davis of cheating in the middle of the Hector Garcia fight. He lied and said he beat Tank Davis' ass in sparring. They lied about a Muhammad Ali act. They lied about a rematch clause. They lied about filling in. They use his name for clout and to try to build themselves up over and over and over and over again. You can't say the nigga didn't say nothing, bro. Keep it 100, man. Shout out to Two Piece, my brother Big Supreme with the 2 piece in the super chat. Can you identify your attacker in the courtroom? That's tough. Shout out Joseph Jackson with the 2 piece in the super chat. Says, I always win. I do, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to Comic Fly with the 2 piece in the super chat. Did you see T.O. on Cam and May show? Boy, delusional. I have not checked that out yet, bro. I did not check that out yet, bro. I did not check that out yet. Terrence, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, Knockout? Yeah, I just gotta take issue with a couple things you said. The first thing, of course, you said that, and I don't recall you saying this before, that now you're saying that Shakur ducked him because he signed the contract. Did you get information that he signed the contract?
I've been calling Shakur duck.
Okay, so that's based on the fact that you have more information regarding when he signed that contract? Or are you saying that he wasn't supposed to sign a contract and just wait nilly-willy for Tank and not know when this fight was going to happen? Is that what? Because I'm confused. How's he a duck if he signed a contract when we know that my man had a fight? That's the part I don't get.
You don't get how he's a duck?
No, if he signed a contract with Eddie at a time when Tank wasn't available, how's he a duck?
But he said that he would fill in for Tank literally the day before Loma ducked him.
Yeah, but he didn't.
So how is he not available?
Okay, but I've said this on a number of occasions. He be capping sometime. So you're saying that you believe he was free and wouldn't fight Tank?
We have to go off his word. Unless you're calling him a liar, then I would ask you, what proof do you have that he was lying?
I'm saying that he.
What proof do you have that he was lying?
Because I think he was signed.
But what proof do you have?
I don't have any proof. But I'm saying that.
So Eddie Hearn said he was free. Shakur Stevenson said he was free.
So Eddie said that he wasn't signed?
Yes. We've been instructed to try to make fights for Shakur Stevenson, but he's not signed to us yet. But we are looking for fights for him. None of them are Tank Davis. Yeah. He hadn't signed Eddie yet, out of Eddie's own mouth and out of Shakur's own mouth.
But okay, so the second part of that,
if you even flip it and say he wasn't available, it's still a duck, because why would you go and hurry up and make yourself not available when you know Tank Davis could be on the table if that's the only fight that you want? Either way you look at it, whether he signed to Eddie early, meaning he left Top Rank and tried to hurry up and go sign to Eddie, who didn't have nobody that he called out. If we go with what you're saying, bro, that means he signed to Eddie very quickly, meaning that he was calling out Loma, he was calling out Ryan, he was calling out Zapata, he was calling out Tank, and then he went and signed where none of those fighters was there real quick before he talked to anybody else. That would still be a duck, no matter how you slice it, bro.
How do we know that he didn't talk to me? I mean, I hate to use boxing hackers saying, but how do you know this? Like, you say he didn't talk to anybody else. How do you know? And how do you know they wanted to talk to him? I mean, that's a lot of speculation.
Because he admitted the week of Terrence Crawford fight that they called him.
Who called him?
Tank Davis' team.
Yeah, but then he also said that they didn't get back to him. Whatever that means.
So is he a liar or is he not a liar? So he's telling the truth about that. So basically,
I don't
what I'm
know.
getting from you is anything that he said.
We don't know.
That paint him as a duck.
I'm not saying.
Anything he said that paint him not as a duck, then he's telling the truth.
I'm simply saying we're gonna find out when he signed with Eddie. But you can't say if he signed with Eddie that he a duck. That's all I'm saying.
Let's
You're
keep it
trying to say he has it both ways. Was Shakur Stevenson a free agent after his last fight with Top Rank? Yes.
Did Shakur Stevenson have the ability to sign anywhere that he wanted to?
That's something. Did they offer him? I don't know. You who offered him a contract?
Did he pursue what big fight that he claimed that he wanted when he was signed to Top Rank? So when he was signed to Top Rank, he wanted Ryan Garcia. He wanted Devin Haney. He wanted Tank Davis. Right?
Yeah.
He wanted Lomachenko.
Yes.
When he became a free agent, which one of those fights did his team go after?
You're saying that he didn't, but what evidence do you have that he didn't?
Which fight did he go after?
He might have went after all of them.
No, not what he might have. What did he pursue publicly? Because to let you know publicly, I'm talking to Eddie Hearn. I'm going to the Bud fight. I'm going to be meeting with Eddie Hearn. He let you know all of that publicly. So what fight did he pursue publicly? What fight do you know that he pursued that he claimed he wanted while he was signed to Top Rank? Matter of fact, he pursued Williams and Pater. He pursued Williams and Pater.
Yeah. That'd have been a good fight, Tom. That would have been a good fight. I wouldn't. You saying that's a bad fight? I'm confused. I
think him versus Williams and Pater is a damn good fight.
Okay, so that's a good fight to pursue.
But when you're free and you're pursuing Williams and Pater over Tank Davis, how is that not a duck?
Tank Davis was fighting somebody else. He was fighting Loma.
Tank Davis became free and he didn't have Loma no more. And he called Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur was still trying to sign to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom was still trying to fight. That's not a duck.
I know you keep saying that both of them saying that he was signed, but until I see the contract, then I'll agree with you.
You're not going to see the contract. What is going to make Eddie Hearn and Shakur Stevenson show you his contract when he signed it?
Well,
basically, you never going to call him a duck.
I know
you gotta catch him. It's like a murder case, dog. I got you, Terrence, because I gotta continue the show. But it's like a murder case for you, dog. Like you gotta see him stab the victim, see the knife in his hand,
I know damn well
blood in his hand and shit, and then you'll be ready to convict.
He ain't scared of Ryan. He ain't scared of Tank. And you know that. I don't know why you trying to say this. I don't know.
I'm not in his mind. I'm not in his mind like you.
Well,
I'm not in his mind like Blunt Sport.
You believe that he's scared of him?
Mind like Big Dog Willie.
But I know you believe that he's scared of Tank. Oh, no, what do you believe he's scared to fight Tank? Yes or no? I just want to know from your opinion. Yes or no?
I believe that he ducked Tank Davis in 2024.
So he's scared of him. Okay.
I mean, you could duck for business reasons. You can duck because you feel like you're not ready. You could duck because you really know your hands is fucked up. You could duck for a number of reasons that have nothing to do with fear. But he ducked. The duck is a duck. I don't give a fuck why you duck.
Fight him. Come on, that would be a duck if somebody's injured. That's crazy. All right.
If he was injured, why did he get on Fanon's boxing saying he ready to fill me in right now if he was injured?
No, but you just said if his hands was messed up, that would be a duck. But I'm saying if somebody
I'm saying maybe he knew his hands was messed up and he was capping that whole time. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it's a fresh injury. I don't know. But when you are a free agent and you tell me that Tank Davis and you is the Super Bowl, when you are a free agent and you tell me that you and Tank Davis is the biggest fight in boxing, when you are a free agent and then you don't go after that, only months after saying that y'all need to make the fight happen, stop ducking me, Floyd Mayweather. Ain't your beef with him, your beef is with me. Let's make the fight happen. Then when you get free, you don't do shit to make the fight happen. You don't do nothing to make the fight happen. Not a goddamn thing. I'm going to look at you sideways, bro. And you should too. As a matter of fact, you looking at him so sideways that your only argument is, well, I got to see the contract before I can call him a duck. I need to see when he signed, how he signed, where he signed. So you putting a burden of proof on yourself that you know you're not going to get because you're in denial. You're putting a burden of proof on yourself that you know it's not going to be provided. Eddie Hearn ain't going to show you that contract, dog. Shakur Stevenson not going to show you that contract, dog. Jay Prince is not going to show you that contract. Josh Stewart is not going to show you that contract. You saying that you know you're not going to see. In order to call the man a duck. That's how you know you cook, bro.
I guarantee he'll show you that contract. let's see.
A lot of people are calling him a duck. He's getting called a duck left and right by many people and ain't did shit.
Yeah, I don't know no people. I don't know anybody saying that. You're the only one saying that I'm here. Maybe
if
other
y'all know, okay, let's do this. If y'all have heard a lot of people calling Shakur Stevenson a duck, put 100 in the chat.
Yeah, please put 100 because I ain't.
Terrence said he ain't heard nobody but me calling Shakur Stevenson a duck. So let's do a test. If y'all have heard somebody other than me, if y'all have heard a lot of people calling Shakur Stevenson a duck, put a lot in the chat while I catch these super chats.
Instead of put the one, put who the people are. Tell the people in the chat, put these people in.
Shout out to my boy. Hold on, Terrence. Shout out to my boy Gino with the 2 pieces in the super chat. Shakur ran into Eddie's arms of protective custody. Shout out to Block Nuts Media. 20 people. No bitch. Hold on, Terrence. I'm catching these supers, bro. Shout out to Block Nuts Media. 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Crazy that they want to fight Tank until the opportunity is there. Now who want to fight Devin and get sued or hurt Devin little hands? We want T.O. next and then Loma. Yes, I'm a Tank fan. Yeah, I want T.O. more than anybody, bro. I want T.O. more than anybody. But Terrence, let me continue the show, bro.
I knock out. I'll be back up. All right.
I had you back up for the panel, bro. Shout out to my boy Terrence. Let's keep the show moving. I'm in rare form. Y'all hit that link at your own risk. Yeah. In rare form. All right, look, bro. Haney lawsuit paperwork being passed around. I saw this on Fundora. I saw this on BFTB. It's a document going around that shows that Golden Boy had to instruct the zone to pay Matchroom and Eddie Hearn $300,000. $300,000, bro. This is what I want to know. Because you got a lot of people taking this shit a lot of different ways, but I like to see, contrary to what Big Dog Willie and Blunt Sports and my fellow boxing fans that are diehard Shakur Stevenson fans, salute to y'all. But contrary to what y'all believe, I like to tear narratives down. I like to come back to debates and make them age even worse for people that debated me on shit and show y'all that the takes really do age like fine wine. I don't just be saying shit. So I don't forget nothing either, really. And shout out to my boy Richard Parrish, bro. In that PayPal. He came through. He came through with the 10 piece. No biscuit in that PayPal, just supporting the grind. I appreciate you. Now, this is what I want to know, bro. I was told by Joseph, I was told by multiple Devin Haney fans that when Devin fought Regis, after that, Devin was free. I say, but look, bro, you know, he only got the Regis fight because he had to agree to have Eddie Hearn have an option on him because Devin Haney had to agree to fight Sandor Martin, his mandatory, because Sandor was Regis's mandatory. So the only way they could get Sandor to step aside was by agreeing to fight him next for the winner. Nah, bro, Devin's available, bro. Devin was available and Tank didn't want no smoke. He was available after Regis KO. He a free agent, KO. He free. He free, KO. He free. Cool. Cool. Why did Golden Boy have to give $300,000 to Matchroom then? Y'all bullshit ass lies and narratives come back to haunt you every fucking time. Someone tell me, if Devin Haney was free and Eddie Hearn didn't have options on him, why did Golden Boy have to give Eddie Hearn $300,000? Woke, what up, homie? I ain't seen you in a minute. Hope all is well with you, bro. Lee Jackson, what's up? Cool. Cool. Boxing hacker, cool, no problem. Why Golden Boy had to pay? Why Golden Boy had to get Matchroom paid $300,000 though? See, ain't nobody talked about this shit. I ain't no lawyer. I just know boxing and I know business. I know boxing and I know business. And I just need somebody to answer me why that payment had to go from Golden Boy to Matchroom if Devin Haney was free. And Eddie Hearn didn't have rights on him. What is Golden Boy paying Matchroom for? Y'all forgot how to type? Fuck all the lawsuit shit. Like, I'll talk about the lawsuit in a minute and whether or not it made Devin soft. I'll talk about that in a minute. But when I'm trying to figure out Richard Paris, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ain't it funny? When it comes to the case of Devin Haney, Tank Davis always got to get a nigga out of rematch clause. Tank Davis always got to get a nigga out of 3-fight deal. He always got to pay some step-aside money to get shit cracking. Huh? Why can't the nigga just stay free? Because he don't want to be free. Calcula says, damn, KO, you sharp for putting that together. Bro, listen to me. Listen to me, bro. I remember everything, and I ain't no lawyer. Salute to the lawyers. I know how to read and I know how to comprehend. I'm smart enough to listen to people that know the shit, and I listen to them and I can comprehend, and then I can give my own opinion on it. I don't give a fuck about advance, and I know Fundora was cooking on that shit. You know what I mean? I don't care about Devin being the boss, and he signed DHP on that shit, and he had to sign twice because he signed as a fighter and a promoter. Salute to that young man for being the boss. I don't care about none of that shit. What I care about is lives. What I care about is narratives. What I care about on that document is why in the fuck did Golden Boy have to pay Matchroom $300,000 if Devin Haney was free to fight whoever the fuck he wanted to fight, whenever the fuck he wanted to fight him, and he didn't have, and Eddie Hearn didn't have no fucking options on him. Why they paying Matchroom anything? I was told Eddie was just there. That's what I was told. Eddie just there, bro. Eddie, we just want Eddie along. We having Eddie over here. He not really a part of this. He not really a part of this. But we just having him alone. But y'all had to pay Eddie to make the fight happen. Why? Because the nigga was signed to a multi-fight deal with Matchroom, just like I told y'all he was. The nigga signed fighting Regis, knowing that he had Sandor next. And when he signed the deal to fight Regis, he gave Eddie Hearn an option on his next fight. So the nigga was never available. The nigga was never free. Someone would have had to be paid step-aside money. Tank Davis' team would have had to make the fight through Matchroom or pay Matchroom a promotional fee that you have to pay a promoter when they loan they fighter out to you like everybody else. Y'all be lying and the shit be catching up to you. Yeah. Y'all be lying and the shit be catching up to your ass. It literally don't matter, KO. If the Ryan fight could be made, so could the fight with so-called face of boxing. Hell, DHP could pay Eddie. So why didn't they? Number one, why didn't they pay Eddie? Number two, you can't say it don't matter now when y'all niggas argued it for months. It can't not matter now. It's funny how debates don't matter. Debates don't fucking matter. The time you make me spend proving y'all wrong all the fucking time don't matter. You just want to move on to the next. No, y'all said the nigga was free. No, y'all said Eddie didn't have options on him. No, y'all said he only signed for one fight. Boy, that's what I care about the document. So when y'all go over to these other checks, just ask them why. Why Golden Boy got to pay Matchroom anything if Devin was a free fighter? See what they say to you. Shout out Big Dog Willie with the 5-piece in the super chat. Tank and Maniacs think that everyone should wait for Tank. Tank should have offered Devin a contract before Lamont Roach. I don't even like Devin. Tank and Maniacs. Tank Davis should offer a suspended fighter who just got put down 6 times unofficially in a fight, 3 times officially by a fighter that he made quit. He should make that fighter an offer coming off of that fight. Now, I know it's a no contest, and I believe Ryan Garcia to be a fucking cheater. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But the idea that Tank Davis should be fighting Devin Haney right now, coming off of Devin Haney's performance with Ryan Garcia, it's some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen, and I hope you trolling. Shout out to Gino Martell, 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. KO, you ever debate anyone good? Like, what the they food? Had some good debates with Get the Smoke. Doing the TKO debate series, some really good debates with BFTB boxing. I had a really good debate with Tony Reviews, I remember. That's pretty much it, though. It's pretty much it. It's pretty much it, bro. Yeah, it's pretty much it. And then, niggas like this nigga, I can hear him now. Hypothetically, Tank Davis offer Devin Haney to fight. He offers him to fight. This is woke. Good brother KO. What's up, good brother KO? Good brother KO. I'm a Tank fan. Like, but bro, like, why Tank such a hoe that he wait for Devin to look bad in the fight before he offer him a fight? He only doing that because he think Devin is food now. He saw Devin look vulnerable, and now he trying to kick Devin while he down. Why ain't he offer Devin to fight, good brother, while Devin was up? He waited until Devin lost. And you saw how hard it was for Devin to make weight. He trying to weight drain Devin. So he trying to catch Devin coming off a loss. He trying to catch Devin coming off a bad performance. And he trying to weight drain him. Why Tank can't never fight nobody at their best? Why he can't fight nobody at their best, great brother? Nigga ain't say shit about Tank fighting Devin in June. Nigga ain't say shit about Tank Davis fighting Devin Haney in July. Nigga ain't say nothing about Tank Davis fighting Devin Haney in August or September. But now y'all start seeing that Tank Davis and fucking Lamont Roach looking like it might be real. Now all of a sudden Devin is available. Why ain't fight Devin? Shit. Y'all can fool these other people. Y'all ain't gonna fool me with that bullshit. Y'all are not going to fool me with that bullshit. All right, moving on. Gary Russell Jr., bro, is another one. I saw an interview that Gary Russell Jr. did on Champside, bro. I caught that shit. And Champside did a great job asking him questions and shit. Gary Russell Jr. is trying to criticize Tank Davis's fight with Lamont Roach and thinking that he should be the one that Tank Davis is fighting. Gary Russell Jr., you have not fought since January of 2022. And you lost and had shoulder surgery. And you are a career featherweight. How are you a worthy opponent, bro? How are you more worthy? How are you more worthy than Lamont Roach at this point in your career, bro? How? And let me get back to this because I forgot to bring this. I see you in the background. I got to get through a couple of these topics. Then I'll have you up. I wanted to make this analogy for y'all, bro, because Tim Bradley, Keyshawn Davis, and this is not the one. It's this one. Hold on. Is Haney soft for suing Ryan Garcia? I want to talk about that because I want to put it in an analogy that maybe y'all will understand why he's getting so much criticism, why people are calling him soft, like Tim Bradley, like myself, like Keyshawn Davis called him soft. They calling him Sharman and shit. They really going on. They really going in on him. Let me tell y'all why people are saying this, bro. And like break it down for you. The reason that people are looking at Devin like that is because he's behaving like a civilian, right? When you are in boxing, you're supposed to move and behave a certain way. Like if a civilian gets beat up on, we expect them to snitch. We expect them to press charges. We expect them to move as a civilian. Devin is behaving like a civilian when he's a boxer. In boxing, we expect you to get that shit back. We expect you to go get it back in blood and get your M's up. What he's doing is similar to this, and I'll give you this analogy, bro. There's a place, maybe some of y'all ain't from America, but there's a place in America called Chirac, the city of Chicago. And it's where drill rap and shit originated. And it's a lot of gang banging out there, right? And they playing for keeps out there. They're playing for keeps out there. It's real beef out there. They killing each other's side and sets and just going crazy out there. The expectation when you in that game is you don't go tattletale. He gets your homie, you try to get his homie. It's crazy, I know. But their code, the expectation is not for them to behave like civilians. The expectation is you go get that shit. You go get that shit. That's why people are looking at Devin Haney like that. Now, out there, if you strike a civilian that ain't got shit to do with it, they gonna press charges. That's understood. If you strike a civilian, they gonna call the police on your ass. But if you in the game, it's a certain way that you were expected to behave, bro. Same thing in boxing. When you're supposed to be world-class fighter, when you're supposed to be super duper dog and world champion, when they get you how Ryan Garcia got you, you supposed to fight him again and go get that shit back. You supposed to go beat his motherfucking ass and get millions of dollars to do so, bro. What up, Bullet? That's why people are looking at him like that, bro. Just so y'all know, you can agree with it or you can disagree with it. Boxers have a different set of rules than just regular me and you on the streets. It's a different set of rules. The streets, if you playing that game, they got a different set of rules. Devin Haney is not playing by those rules. So other fighters, Tim Bradley, other fighters, Keyshawn Davis, other fighters are looking at him like, dog, that's not, no. He beat your ass. They caught the shit in the system. You got your undefeated record back. Okay? You saying that he only did that shit because he cheated, nigga, go show us, beat his ass. The problem that Devin Haney is having is that, bro, we seen what Deontay Wilder did. We seen what Miguel Cotto did. People say Deontay Wilder sued, but he also sued to get the fucking fight. Yeah, see, that's the difference. See, people try to play dumb. Well, y'all wasn't mad at Deontay suing. Deontay sued to get the fucking fight. Yeah. He sued to make Tyson Fury give him an opportunity to get it back. He didn't sue because he wanted an easy ass win or some money or some M's or to make him pay. Deontay sued to get the fight. Yeah, he sued to get the fight. Now I'm being called a hater by Nick J and the Queens of Boxing Talk. I would love to be told how. I would love to be told how I'm hating. Okay. When people have no retort, I'm a hater. Cool, no problem. Your boy will never bullet, Neek, My Devin Haney fans in the chat, your boy will never get what y'all want him to get because he playing the wrong game. You're not a civilian. You're a boxer, bro. You're not called upon to, oh, he wronged me. Let's handle it in the court. No, in boxing, a nigga wronged you. You handle it in the ring. You handle it in the fucking ring. That's hating, though. Let me stop hating. We got some people backstage. Crazy, bro. Crazy. 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 Absolute crazy. Snowflakes, what up?
Yo, what's good, Knockout?
I'm chilling. What you got, bro?
I'll start with the Devin Haney shit, man. Like, I'm not a fan of this. I mean, I'm a fan in the sense, like, yeah, I respect his game and shit. I think he high, but I never thought he was like a special boxer.
Hey, real quick, bro. Panel not open right now. This is for smoke only.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's really what I got.
I got some people behind you, and then I'm opening up the
panel. My fault. I was trying to be nice, bro.
I'm opening up the panel. I'm opening up the panel off the rip. I'm opening up the panel, but right now it's smoke.
All right, Lamont Roach.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about it. Last time I was here, we saw about whether Lomachenko was a good fight. I debated. I prefer Tio. You wanted Lomachenko. Bro, I feel bad I was shitting on Lomachenko the way I was because we ended up getting Roach. And I don't remember a superstar making a fight this pathetic in a long time.
Canelo just fought Edgar Berlanga.
A bigger man. I mean, at least Berlanga is at least he's that.
Are you a dude that never fought nobody that never been a world champion?
I mean, how many losses did Berlanga have on his record when Canelo beat him?
0. He never fought nobody.
And what about Roach? And then who did Roach lose to?
Roach had one loss. He lost to Jamal Herring.
And was Jamal Herring not the same guy that Shakur beat the fuck out of, that the ref had to stop it? No power Shakur?
100%.
And that same Jamal Herring that Shakur beat him up so bad the ref had to stop it. That same Jamal Herring knocked down Roach, knocked him down, right?
What year was that?
Does it matter? Did he knock him down? Yes or no?
Yeah, he knocked him down. What year was that?
Okay. So Tank is fighting a guy.
Did Lamont Roach work himself back up?
What was that?
Did Lamont Roach work himself back up?
Yeah, and now Tank gonna knock him back down.
Is he coming off of a good performance or a bad performance?
Against who?
Against Hector Garcia.
It was a great fight. It was a battle. That's his league, 130-pound Garcia.
He got his belt. Hold on. He became a world champion against Hector Garcia. Then he defended it on Pro Box TV. What's the biggest thing you can accomplish in boxing is to become a world champion, right?
I mean, well, yeah, it is.
Okay, before Edgar Berlanga got his shot at Canelo Alvarez, how many times did he fight for a world title?
None, I believe. He was just interim, right?
So how the hell is Lamont Roach and Tank Davis worse than Canelo?
I never said Berlanga was. I never said Berlanga was more accomplished than Tank. First of all, let's not. Wait.
What you said to me was that when is the last time we seen a superstar fighter fight somebody worse than this? And I literally named
like this pathetic of a fight. So this is what I mean let me clarify that. This is what I mean. This is the dude that's lost and is lighter. And the thing is with Canelo is on bullshit time. But Canelo done already given us all the big fights. You can't ignore that. Canelo got a laundry list of Hall of Famers that he lists, and he said, I already fight these guys. I'm not gonna fight this guy. Tank ain't done that for us yet, bro. You can say what you want.
What's the biggest fight? What's the biggest fight of the last 10 years?
According to what? Pay-per-view numbers?
The biggest fight.
According to pay-per-view numbers, is that what you're going off biggest?
The one that generated the most revenue in boxing the last 10 years.
I don't know the answer to that.
Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis.
Okay. That was a good fight. That was by far his best fight.
You just said he don't give you the biggest.
Bro, he's 30 years old and you got one fight. So what's the second one? All right, I'll give you that one. What's the second one? What's your second favorite one?
You just said he ain't never did that.
I never said he didn't. I never said he never gave us a big fight. I said he never gave us a big fight. He has not given us all the big fights we want, and you know that, bro.
Tank versus Hector Garcia is the biggest non-basketball event in that DC boxing arena. Tank versus Rolly Romero, which Rolly is trash, but it's the biggest event in that New York Barclays arena. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin just did a $15 million live gate. plus another 400,000.
Were those the fights that you wanted? Don't you want to see Haney? Don't you want to see Tio? Don't you want to see Shakur? Those are the guys that you want?
I want to see Lomachenko. I want to see Shakur Stevens.
All right, you got none of that. You got no Loma, you got no Shakur, you got no Tio, you got no Devin.
Because both of them ducked him.
Whatever, don't you want to see it? I don't care about no excuses. I'm asking you, do you or do you not want to see it? I want to see it.
I do. They ducked him. So I'm cool with him staying active. I'd rather him.
But Roach didn't duck him, right?
I'd rather him fight this year. His fourth option. He's fighting his fourth option. I'd rather him fight his fourth option than not fight at all.
Oh, man. I'll be honest with you, it makes no difference, bro. You know what's gonna happen, so what's the difference? You know he's gonna knock out the smaller, inferior fighter.
In boxing.
What was that?
Anything can happen in boxing. Upsets happen all the time.
Yeah, the Vegas odds is gonna give you like $1 billion if you bet that.
No, they're not.
That's what the odds are for that.
No, they're not. Now you're being facetious because you really have no point to make, bro. No,
so what are you saying that this is a competitive fight? You're a betting guy. What do you think the odds are going to be for this fight?
I think Lamont Roach has a chance to box well and be competitive until Tank figures him out. Similar to like how Frank Martin did. Similar to how Mario Barrios did. I think he has a chance to be competitive early in the fight. Yes, I do.
What do you think the odds are going to be for that?
I think he can be competitive.
You're a betting man. What are the odds going to be for that? If you had to just guess.
I don't know what the odds are going to be. I say Tank Davis probably like a minus 650, minus 700.
I think it'll be negative 900 for Tank.
I mean, yeah.
And that'll be the biggest that we've ever seen for Tank at 30 years old. Yeah. In the same year, we got Frank Martin, which was like negative 600.
And it'll be his fourth option.
His fourth option? I mean, look,
it's not like he wanted Lamont Roach. He fell back on Lamont Roach, literally.
Well, if they sent that offer to Rios at 135, that was a coward move. He should have gone up to 140. If Rios at 140 was available, take that. We know you don't got the balls to take Tio at 140. Take Rios at 140. What's wrong with that?
Rayo at 140?
He's Mexican. Yeah, he's Mexican.
Who's the A side between Tank and Rayo?
Tank.
So why should Tank be going to his weight class?
The same reason Floyd always moved up. That's why. That's a stupid thing to say, Knockout. We've seen A sides go up. The same reason Canelo moved up to go fight before. What you mean why?
Floyd moved up when he wanted to. Nobody ever dictated the weight class to Floyd.
Every Pacquiao was moving up. Canelo moved up.
Or Canelo Alvarez, you're gonna fight them at their weight class, or you don't want to fight.
Whatever happened to challenging yourself, bro?
So let me get this straight. Is Rayo trying to weight bully Tank?
What do you mean by weight bully? He's a champ at 140. Go up there, take his belt. Why is that so complicated? Go up there and take his belt.
But there will be some weight bully shit, right?
How is it weight bully? He's a champion at 140. You fight him at 140. Period. This is what all the champions do.
Tank Davis will be moving up in weight, right?
He's moved up from 130 to 135. Or what are we talking about? It's part of boxing. Is moving up. Yeah, he'll be moving up.
Why are you cool with a champion from 140 pulling Tank up, but you got a problem with Tank pulling a champion from 130 up? I'm trying to figure out the difference. I'm trying to figure out what makes Rayo different from Lamont Roach. That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. I'm not
mad at Roach for taking the fight. I don't know
why you cool with somebody pulling Tank up, but you got an issue with Tank pulling somebody else up.
I don't like the idea of Tank being pulled anywhere. I'm just saying Tank don't get pulled anywhere. He's an A side, so we're not gonna play this pulling game. I'm saying Tank wants an opponent,
and Rayo said no because I'm at 140. He literally tried. Rayo ducked him.
So fight him at 140. Were you gonna fight? You fought Barrios at 140. Fight him at 140
when you A side. How about
why he fight Barrios at 140?
How we put the onus on the person that it belongs on? If you want to fight Canelo Alvarez, guess what you know you got to do if you Terrence Crawford? You know you're gonna take your ass up to 168. If you want to fight Canelo and you David Benavidez, guess what we both know David gonna have to do? He gonna have to take
Bivol? What Bivol gotta do? What Bivol gotta do?
Bivol is gonna have to fight Canelo wherever the fuck he say.
And what Canelo said? What Canelo was
fight him at 168?
Right.
Do it.
Right, but Canelo, it's 175.
You do it.
Because you know why? Because Canelo wants to beat the champion at his weight. That's why. That's what regular champions do. Why the fuck did Floyd go up to 154 when he did? Like, why did Pacquiao go up to 154 when he did? Why didn't Pacquiao tell Margarito to come down? Like that, what kind of thinking is that, bro?
For money.
To make the fight to beat the champion at his weight class.
Pacquiao went up to 154, what did he do? Came right back down, right?
Yeah, he came back down, but he beat him at his weight class. We seen Tank go up and beat Burroughs and come back down. I'm just saying, go beat Teal and come back down.
Why can't they come to him?
They're bigger. It's harder for them to do that. Like Teal, we know Teal can't make 135. Teal's gonna be at 147 soon, bro.
Why can't Teal make 135? He's 5'6".
I mean, has that been offered? I don't know anything about that. Did Teal turn down Tank at 135?
He's in litigation with Top Rank. He's not fighting again at all this year. I don't even know why we're talking about him.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, give us Rios at 140 then. What was wrong with Rios at 140? What would you prefer as a fan? I don't want to hear that. What would you prefer as a fan? Would you prefer Rios at 140 or Roach at 135? Tank
Davis versus Rayo Valenzuela over Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, but Rayo didn't want the fight.
And be honest, you don't care about the weight. You don't care if it's at 130 but by the way, we both can agree Tank beats him at 140 or 135, right? That doesn't even need to be said.
I think Tank will wash him, yeah.
Right, but he won't go for 140. This is what I'm saying. But he won't do it.
You gotta understand negotiations, bro. Niggas is trying to play him. So if you give in to Rayo, guess what everybody else gonna do? Well, nigga, you gonna fight me in my weight class too. Here's my issue, Snowflake, and I got somebody behind you. This is my biggest issue, bro. And you can let me know if you understand that shit or not. These fighters, bro, they know for a fact that Tank Davis is giving them the most money that they ever gave him. They know for a fact he they only route on pay-per-view. They know for a fact that he gonna be the biggest fight of their career. What we're asking him to do is give them all of this and fight them at the weight that they're comfortable at. That shit don't make no sense, bro. No one else is asked to do that. We all know that, hey, bro, Canelo is giving you your biggest bag. You getting the most money fighting him. It's gonna be the biggest fight of your career. So at bare minimum, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna meet him at his weight class, Jermell Charlo.
Why can't 140 be his new weight class? Why can't 140 be his new weight class? Why can't he run that shit? Why? He's not better than them? He can't. Who at 140 beats Tank? Who at 140 beats Tank? Let's keep it 100. Who at 140 beats Tank?
30 to 140 beats him, but
so what we told, why is 135 his weight class and nobody beats him at 140?
Should he give away his leverage? Should he give away his leverage and move up? That's the question.
What's the threat? No. What's the threat?
My answer is no. Because all of these fighters had the same opportunity to make themselves in the stars. They had the same opportunity to make themselves a big draw, but they couldn't do it. And now what we're, as fight fans, what we're asking Tank to do is say, fuck everything you work for. Fuck you being a star. We want you to get this nigga his highest payday. We want you to put him on pay-per-view. We want you to give him some back-end money. Oh, and by the way, we want you to go to his weight class to fight him.
Is that what Floyd did when he moved up?
No, Floyd Mayweather fought. If he wanted to catch weight a nigga, he'll catch weight you. If he wanted to fight
barely made 154. Barely made it. But he barely made 154.
147.
Floyd was a smaller man at 154. He was the A side in every which way. Why was this not a discussion back then? Because niggas were not soft. This is some soft shit. Knock how it is.
Against who?
We know that there's no threat for him at 140.
Who did Floyd fight at 154?
Was it Cotto? Was it Cotto? It was Cotto.
Cotto. Who else?
Canelo was a catch weight. Canelo was from 152.
That's technically 154.
Yeah,
but it wasn't because they demanded him to. He did that.
That's why Floyd is that dude. That's why that's the attitude I'm on. That's the attitude I'm on. But that's the attitude I'm on.
All the way up from featherweight, dog. He done already been there. He's coming up.
Yeah.
You got a nigga in Rayo who got one fight at 140. Now all of a sudden he a career 140 pounder.
Go see him at his weight. Were you gonna fight Pitbull at 140? He probably would have fought Pitbull at 140.
No, Pitbull would have brought his ass back down to 135 because he know what's up.
So what's wrong with 140? Why you don't think maybe he doesn't think he's good at 140? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. He shouldn't be at 140. Maybe he's too small for 140.
It ain't about being too small or too big and none of that shit. What y'all want the man to do is get these niggas the bag and give away his leverage.
Y'all just beat great, yo. It's beat the best fighters of this generation. Roach is not that. Period. We didn't. So then what are we talking about? I want to see Tank beat the best guys.
And fucking Rayo didn't want to fight him. Is he supposed to not fight this year, Snowflake?
Go fight rivals at 140. Go fight Teal. Go fight dudes that we want to see.
Anywhere. They should come to him, no?
Because it's his job to be great, bro. Isn't he a great fighter? Or he gonna sit on like what are we gonna talk about in 10 years?
Great. It's still great to beat them, period.
To beat Roach? To beat who? To beat Frank Martin? You think that's great?
Any of those fighters that you want to see him fight, it's great to beat them, period.
Yeah, but he's not fighting them.
What's £5 for that bread? See,
why are we putting the onus on the lesser fighter? If Tank is the great fighter, these guys are not great.
Because they're the lesser fighter. You don't deserve to do that shit.
Like, I grew up in a generation, I don't know if you did, bro. Guys used to move up, bro. Like, you're almost talking like this is foreign to you. You understand guys move up and beat guys at their weight class that are on the A side?
At their natural weight. Today, you got guys that weigh in at 140 and then weigh 165 pounds a night.
So let's talk about rehydration clause then. You want to talk about, we could talk about rehydration clause, but let's talk about,
no, what's worse? A rehydration clause, or you just make weight and you can weigh whatever you want? I mean, you can weigh whatever you want. That's his proposition. If you want me to fight at a higher weight class, I'm going to catch weight, I'm going to rehydrate you. But if you fight me at 135, nigga, I ain't putting no stipulations over you.
I mean, I think it's his responsibility as the best fighter.
Everything go through Canelo. Everything go through Tank.
Yeah, but Canelo moves up, bro. Canelo's different. Canelo moves up.
Tank moved up too. What are you
not
talking
to 140,
about?
Not to 140. According to you, he's not going to 140.
To 130, to 135, to 140, back to 135. He has moved all throughout this motherfucker.
And his legacy is not a great legacy, bro.
He dropped back down to 130 to fight Leo. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, he pulled Leo from 126, but that's all right.
No, but Leo was a champion. Leo was a champion at 130. How did he pull him from 126?
He was already the champion at 130?
He was the champion at 130. How did he pull him?
It was a good fight, man. I'm not gonna get sidetracked. It was a good fight. Point is that we have an issue right now where if he's not willing to go up to 140 and Shakur's not available, then we got Tank in his prime fighting bums. That's a problem. If you're a real Tank fan, you agree with me. What was that?
If Lamont Roach is a bum, then we got to talk about Steve Covett and Teofimo. If Lamont Roach is a bum, we got to talk about Shakur Stevenson and Joe Cordino. If Lamont Roach is a bum, we got to talk about Lomachenko versus Kambosos.
Well, Kambosos I think Kambosos is more accomplished than all those guys you named.
Kambosos is trash.
He's more accomplished. What happened to being champion? What happened to being champion? What happened being champion was the best accomplishment in boxing? What happened to that? If it's the best accomplishment in boxing, and
did you not watch the belts? Maxie Hughes fight?
I'm just saying, like, point we're playing semantics here.
Did you watch the Kambosos Maxie Hughes fight?
Yes, he lost. It was a close fight, but he lost.
Who lost?
Kambosos lost. But
you felt like Kambosos lost?
Yeah.
You do know that Maxie Hughes is a UK domestic level fighter that already had a bunch of losses.
Yeah, but he beat Teofimo. You got to give him credit for that.
He does get credit for that. But at the point in time,
that's a better win than all the guys you named.
Bro, at the point in time when Loma fought him, he was washed.
Okay.
When Teofimo fought Claggett was trash. When Teofimo first moved up to 140 and fought that Pedro Campa dude, trash.
Josh Taylor was trash? What you think about Josh Taylor?
Josh Taylor was a damn good fight.
When he fought Loma, you think that version of Loma was good?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
But
what I'm telling you is this, bro. When you look at this year, what Tank Davis is doing is better than all his contemporaries.
And what I'm not gonna argue is that, because I'm telling you they all need each other. And in my opinion, Tank is the greatest one, so it's more pressure on him to succeed because they're not greater than he is. You understand where I'm coming from? I get you. Maybe he's more successful than them, but he's greater than them, so he's supposed to be. But even more so, he's supposed to fight them. That's what's supposed to happen, and that's not happening. And if that's not happening, that's trash. That's something that none of us want.
That's not happening. Let me end with this because I got people behind you.
So, yeah,
if that's not happening, bro, then we have to look at why that's not happening. And it's not happening because dudes literally ducked him, bro.
And that's not that when he retires, his legacy will be forgotten because he fought he didn't fight.
Because he's only 29 years old. He got plenty of time, bro.
He's 30 by the time his next fight.
He'll be 30 by the time his next fight. He's 29 years old right now. 30 years old in boxing. 30 years old in boxing. When you fight how you fight and you haven't taken a whole lot of punishment with today's science and medicine, he got a whole nother like 6 or 7 years.
One mega fight by the time he's 30 is bad. One mega fight by the time he's 30 is bad.
Terrence Crawford's resume and the opponents that he fought looked very subpar until you throw Earl Spence on that bitch. Now his shit is viewed totally different.
Who's Tank's Earl?
His will be a Loma. His will be a Shakur.
He ain't gonna be old ass Loma.
He already got Ryan. He
No,
already
but I
got
mean,
Ryan. And the thing is, when you
these
think
are
of
all
the 5
Danny
people in
Garcias,
the era,
though.
you think about Tank Davis, you think about Ryan Garcia, you think about Devin Haney, you think about Shakur Stevenson, and you think about Teofimo Lopez of that era, mid-20s, that era. Tank Davis is the only one that beat one of them.
But he's not fighting them. And if you don't fight them, we don't remember you. We don't care about you.
If he's not fighting them, bro.
He fought one. He needs to fight the rest. This is what he said they on his list.
Last year, tried to fight another one this year that ducked him. I'm sure in 2025, he's going to do the same shit. And you'll get what you want if a motherfucker don't duck him again.
We'll hope so, man. We'll hope so. That's
shout out to my boy Snowflake. I'll catch you later, bro. Bullet, what's up? Bullet, you on mute?
Yeah, can you hear me, fam?
I can hear you, bro. Let me catch the super chats, man. Shout out to my boy Dundrick with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says 3 years off a loss. KO is crazy. I know, bro. Shout out Jalen James with the 2-piece in the super chat. Is Mayweather soft for suing Victor Ortiz? No, because he beat his ass. He beat his ass already. Come on, bro. Y'all know the difference. Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Didn't Bill Haney hire Victor Conte to catch other boxers cycling on and off? They need to sue that motherfucker too, because he failed to do his job. It's giving fraud. Damn. She said they need to sue Victor.
I got a serious question.
With the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, can you remind people that Tank can't make these people fight him? All facts. Shout out not me with the 5-piece in the super chat. Wrong, KO. The biggest fight in the last decade was Floyd versus McGregor. You know I don't count that bullshit. You know I don't count MMA fighters, bro. But anyway, and it's a legit fight because it's on his record. Davis versus Roach is a good fight. I don't give a damn if it's on his record or not. He fought somebody with 0 boxing experience. I don't consider Anthony Joshua versus Ngannou to be a real fight. And I don't consider Tyson Fury versus Ngannou to be a real fight. I got to keep that same energy, bro. Shout out to Supreme Cam. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. 140 is Tank's 4th weight division. Crawford just fought in his first fight in his 4th weight division at 37. Why y'all crying about Tank? All right, bro. Panel is open. Bullet was here first. Bullet, what's up?
Yeah, I think my shit might be lagging. Let me know if I'm clear though.
You clear? What's up?
All right, now we talking about. Well, first off, y'all already know. Peace and blessings to everybody on the panel. You know, God bless us all, and our opinions is our opinion. I might not agree, or we might disagree, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all love, right? Now check this out. We talk about principles and him looking soft. See, if you feel like Devin Haney looks soft, bro, I have no problem with it. That's your prerogative. Because no matter what he do, you're gonna feel the way you feel about him regardless. That's cool. We talk about setting a standard, right? Devin Haney is setting a standard. We always talk about getting at these cheaters and stuff like that. He actually actively going at not only just Ryan Garcia, because that's what people just keep harping on. Not only is he going at Ryan and that whole bullshit, he's going at a whole promotional company and Golden Boys. He's going at the whole mode, the whole background of everything that's going on. And you motherfuckers talk about a street code. Some shit that ain't got nothing to do with boxing and boxing politics. That has absolutely zero to do with that. Oh, you don't sue it. What are we talking about? How is it? They are boxers. They ain't in the ring shooting each other. They're not doing it. They're fighting, and then they have business to get money or whatever. You're supposed to be on a level playing field. If he wasn't on the level playing field, you get him. You get at him. You don't applaud, especially a racist piece of shit like Ryan. You motherfuckers, you want to hate Devin Haney so bad, and I understand because people go at Tank. But some of the shit these niggas saying, oh, I'm happy he going at him because of Bill Haney put up a mugshot or some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? What are we even talking about? If you feel like Devin Haney saw for the suing Ryan Garcia, I have no problem with it, bro. That's your opinion. You're gonna feel that way regardless, bro. On some real shit. But if you wanna, if we talk about cleaning up the sport and setting the precedents and really getting down that shit, Devin Haney is doing that. This is real standing on business. This is what standing on business look like, because he truly believes he got cheated. And y'all motherfuckers crying that man, it is what it is. I just, because I know other people ain't gonna really come at people, I had to do that. But go ahead though.
All right, we're going to Smoke. Smoke, you got it. What's up? And I'm gonna limit y'all time to a minute so I can get to the open panel. Smoke, you got a minute. It's on you. Opening statement. Go ahead, bro.
I got a question more than a statement.
Go ahead. What's your question?
How
And
good
who is your question for?
For you? I mean, I said, I had smoke for you in the comments, but it took me a while to hop on. I was busy. It's my son's birthday. But,
okay. So what's your question?
It's a question for you, man. How good are you with accountability? Do you take accountability well? All right. So
100%. Yeah.
You can admit when you wrong or lied or spread misinformation?
100%.
Okay. You said in the last 10 years, Tank and Ryan is the biggest event. That's not true. It's Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. That's number one. That happened in 2015. It's not 2025 yet. That's 9 years ago. But so you're gonna admit that you spread misinformation?
Okay, I was off by 1 year. What's your point?
My point is that's misinformation. That's not true.
No, that was just me being wrong by a year.
Yeah, but you were wrong still.
I got you. What's your point?
Devin Haney isn't soft, bro. You know what I'm saying? His market value went down a lot. You know what I'm saying? He took a big hit.
You can't sue for him for battery in a boxing match.
Hold on, Jay, let him talk, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all getting me.
They don't even want to pay for him versus Sandor Martin. You know what I'm saying? Now, him trying to get it back in blood, great, that's fine. But he was trying to do that immediately after the fight, bro. And Ryan Garcia agreed, okay, yeah, let's run it back. And then ran backstage and said, no rematch. His promoter didn't get Ryan Promoter, the guy who promotes the fight and owes Devin money, also said no rematch. So how is he a coward or pussy or soft for suing this man for $12 million or whatever he's suing him for when they don't want to run it back? And Devin said he wanted to. Mm-hmm. That makes no sense. My last point, Lamont Roach versus Tank is not a good fight for boxing. It's a good fight for them. It's a good fight for Tank because he gets to beat the guy who he had to fight for his life against at Capital One Arena. And it's a good fight for Roach because it's good exposure. You know what I'm saying? If it was a good fight for boxing, this fight would be in D.C. or it would be in New York, close to their homes, their home state, their hometowns. But instead it's in Houston, so they could piggyback to Charlo's. And I'm not a Tank hater, bro. I go to the events. I support Tank. I like Tank. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? I would like a 1-on-1 with you. So I'm not going to take, no more time. I would definitely like a 1-on-1 because I feel like it'll be a good debate. But I'm going to let the next guy go. You know what I'm saying?
I want to take this time to let everybody up here on the panel know that y'all can come back in a minute. Except for Smoke. Rest of y'all, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll catch y'all in a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me get this right. Real quick. Y'all can stay backstage or y'all can come back. Smoke, sir, how are you with accountability?
Great.
You don't have no problem admitting when you wrong and when you spread misinformation?
I don't.
You said in your open soliloquy that Oscar De La Hoya owes Devin Haney money. Is that a fact?
That's what Devin said.
Is that a fact?
If Devin said it and Devin's the one suing him, yes.
So Devin Haney don't lie?
I'm sure everybody lies.
So is Devin word against his? So we cannot say that Oscar De La Hoya owes Devin Haney any money, can we? Because we don't know that to be a fact, do we?
So I'm not lying.
Is it a fact, or is it just Devin saying it?
It's coming from the suing party, so I believe it is.
People lose lawsuits all the time.
Has he lost?
People lose lawsuits all the time. It's not about whether or not they're gonna win or lose. Can we say that it is a fact that Oscar De La Hoya owes Devin Haney money? Can we say that right now? Yes or no?
It's one person's word against the other. He's suing him because he owes him money.
That's not what I asked you. I specifically asked you a yes or no question. I asked you. I'll ask you again, bro, because I listened very well. I said, can we say that it is a fact right now that Oscar De La Hoya owes Devin Haney money?
It is in question. So no, it is not a fact yet.
So can you correct yourself on the record from when you said that he owe him money real quick for the people?
Yes.
Because remember you good with accountability. Remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
So were you wrong?
I'm not wrong. Because I don't know yet. You don't know yet.
But when you say it's a fact, and it's not, because you said you were good with accountability now. When you say it's a fact, but then turn around and say that no, I can't say it's a fact, that's the definition of being wrong. So are you gonna tell the people you were wrong?
I can't say I'm wrong either, because he's suing him because he owes him money.
But you said it like you was right. You said it like you knew he owed him money. But you don't know that like I don't know that. So can you retract that statement as a statement of fact? Can you say it's not a fact that Oscar De La Hoya owes Devin Haney money?
It is not a fact, but I am not wrong, because I haven't been proven wrong. When I'm proven wrong, I'll come back up here and say
you were just proven wrong right now. Another thing you said is that Devin Haney wants to fight Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney has said the opposite on multiple occasions. He said it's bigger than boxing. He said it's bigger than boxing.
His most recent interview, he said he
with Andre Ward. He said it's bigger than boxing. I get my get back right here.
What date was that?
That's what he said.
And I'll pull up the date for him and Andre Ward. Him and Andre Ward's interview.
What other interview did he do outside of Andre Ward?
He did the interview on ESPN. He said he will pay inside.
That interview on ESPN. That interview on ESPN was months ago.
Where he
just did an interview with Andre Ward. That's his most recent interview, and he said, "I get my get back right here if he was right here." Some things are bigger than boxing. We've already seen him cheat. I don't want to share the ring with a cheater. So can you show accountability and retract that statement as well?
I am not retracting that statement because I wasn't wrong.
So you're cool with just lying. So the fighter says he don't want to fight him. The fighter says he don't want to fight him. You said that he didn't want to fight him. The fighter's statement directly contradicts what you said, and you won't admit that you were wrong.
His most
but you missed the accountability though.
He said he wants to fight him.
He said he didn't. Most recently,
he did.
He said he wanted to fight him in the ESPN interview before he knew Ryan cheated.
But he
when he found out Ryan cheated, and he did the interview with Andre Ward, he said, "Nah, I don't want to fight him." And he said it multiple times on Twitter since he came back to Twitter after he took that hiatus. So, can you admit that you're wrong?
He said he wanted to fight him. I never said that he wanted to fight him in the ring. I said he wants to fight him. Right? So no, I'm not wrong because he said he would fight him if he was right there. So he wants to fight him.
You missed the accountability though. You missed the accountability though.
I didn't. How? You got to tell me how.
You missed the accountability though. You making yourself look bad, dog.
I'm not, bro.
You making yourself look real bad, dog.
I am not.
Yeah, you are. And it's bad for you. You also said Tank Davis is piggybacking the Charlos by fighting in Houston.
That's my opinion.
How is he piggybacking the Charlos fighting in Houston when they ain't fought in Houston since 2020?
When he fought Brian Castano, right? I thought he fought Brian.
He fought Brian Castano in San Antonio. The last Charlo brother in Houston was when Jamal fought Juan Manuel Montez in 2021. As a matter of fact, not 2020.
I'm looking at it now.
How is he piggybacking off of them?
The Charlos may be on that card.
How is he piggybacking off of them?
Because it makes no sense for that fight to be in Houston. Why would Lamont?
Does Houston have you ever been to Houston?
No, I've never been to Houston, but I do
Houston
live.
has a very Gervonta Tank Davis friendly fan base. The demographic in Houston with the underground hip hop culture and the chopped and screwed movement and how they all riding, you know, sipping on the lean and shit. You got Bun B out of the South. He don't rep Houston though. He from like Port Arthur or some shit.
Bro,
You
what
got
does
all
that
the Houston rappers
have to
out
do
there.
with what we're
You got
talking
all
about?
the Houston nightlife out there. Houston is a perfect place for a Black American superstar fighter to go fight. It's
To
gonna
go
do
fight a
crazy
bum?
numbers.
No, to go well, not a bum because he's a champion. To go fight an unknown fighter when they're both from Maryland and they should be fighting in DC.
Yes, 100%. Do people know Hector Luis Garcia?
They do now.
Did they know him before he fought Tank?
No, they did not. Well, he
Tank
beat
and
Chris
Hector
Crawford.
Garcia. Tank and Hector Garcia broke a live gate record.
That's facts. Tank is from that area. That's why that fight
Cool.
wouldn't have done that nowhere
Cool.
else.
Is Tank from New York?
No, Tank is
Do
from
people
Maryland.
do people know? Did people know who Rolly was?
No, they do not. Hell no.
They broke
At
a
that
record in
time,
the
they do
Barclays.
now, but
They broke a record. They broke a live gate attendance record in the Barclays.
it was two people promising they were going to knock each other out. Rolly was going viral on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. He
That
was
ain't
going
what you
viral
said.
for-
That ain't what you said. You
What are
said
you
didn't
talking
nobody.
about?
You said didn't nobody know him.
And that's facts.
You said
But
don't nobody. You said don't nobody know. You said don't nobody
the
know.
build up for the fight.
Lamont
The
Roach.
build up
So
for the
why they
fight,
not
they knew
fighting in
about
Tank
it.
Davis' hometown? Tank Davis has a reputation for selling out wherever the fuck he go. Selling out wherever the fuck he go. Who was that he fought in Atlanta where they broke a record in Atlanta?
Was it Gamboa?
I'm about to look it up right now. Give me 1 second. I'll look it up for you. Atlanta.
That Rolly example you tried to give wasn't a good one because Rolly actually went viral on Twitter.
It was Mario
During the
Barrios
build
that
up
they
for that
broke.
fight,
It was Mario Barrios that they broke a record in Atlanta too.
which was his.
Ain't nobody know Mario Barrios either.
That's facts. Nobody knew Mario Barrios.
So Tank
But that
Davis
was
has
Tank. That was Tank's
has
first.
a reputation
That
for
was
going to
Tank's first
predominantly
pay-per-view.
black urban areas. So when you think of DC, a lot of black fight fans, a real black population, very hip hop, fits Tank Davis demographic. When you think of the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, a lot of black people, a lot of minorities, fits Tank Davis's demographic, broke a live gate record. When you think of Atlanta, a lot of minorities, a lot of black people, fits Tank Davis demographic, broke a record there. So fighting another black fighter in Houston, Texas, with Houston, Texas, not nightlife, the hip hop culture, and how they get down in Houston, that is a perfect spot for their fight, and it's gonna do crazy numbers. They will break the Toyota Center
Right, but
record.
that don't mean it's a good fight for boxing. It's a good fight for them niggas. Like I said in the beginning, it's a good fight for them, but it's not a good fight for boxing because Tank got what 5 fights left. He had 6 or 7. So if he
How
had,
many?
if he's
How
on
many
a 7-0,
boxing fans? How many
he had
boxing
6.
fans are talking? How many boxing fans are talking about this?
Are you gonna let me finish? There's boxing fans, not casual fans. Don't give a fuck about it because they don't know Lamont Roach.
How many boxing fans are talking about this right now? A lot, right?
Within the last 3 weeks, yes, because in the last 3 weeks, people been talking about it. They had
When
no
Tank
choice because
Davis
it got announced.
fights, when Tank Davis fights, it's good for boxing.
It's good.
The
Yeah, I
mainstream
guess.
media latches on. Fight fans talk about it. He's one of the most polarizing figures. So whether you hate him,
He's the
whether
face
you
of
love the
boxing,
fight,
of course.
whether you don't love the fight, people gonna watch that shit.
He's
They
the
gonna
face of
tune in.
boxing, of course.
They gonna talk about it.
He's the face of boxing, of course. What do you expect?
So it's gonna always be great for boxing when he fights.
This fight itself isn't great for boxing. Want to
Yes,
know
it
why?
is.
Because nigga got 6, 7 fights left. Why are you fighting a 130 pounder? Why is he retaining his belt?
Because multiple guys ducked him, and he wants to stay busy. What's wrong with that? Would you rather him not fight?
He could have fought anybody else at 135.
Who?
He could have fought Chris Colbert. He could have fought William Zepeda.
Chris
He could have
Colbert.
fought Dennis Baranchik.
Chris Colbert coming off of a knockout. Hold on. Chris Colbert coming off of a knockout loss to Rayo.
So what? It's what boxing fans would have wanted to see more than this.
Chris Colbert would so boxing fans would prefer Tank Davis fight somebody who never been a world champion before instead of fighting a world champion.
He's a champion at 130. And he's retaining his
Colbert hasn't been a champion at all.
It makes no sense. It's a pointless
Colbert
fight.
hasn't been a champion at all.
Who cares? He's a contender at 135.
He is not. He just got knocked out.
Who cares? He's a contender at 135.
Everybody cares. No one wants to see Tank. You telling me people want to see Tank Davis fighting a fighter who just got knocked the fuck out?
And you think people want to see Tank Davis fighting a guy who was just ranked number 5 a few months ago at 130?
He was not ranked number 5 a few months ago at 130.
Number 5 a few months ago before he won the belt at 130. Yes, he was this year.
How was he ranked number 5 a few months ago when he fought for the belt against Hector Garcia last year?
Go look on ESPN. He was still ranked number 5.
He is a champion.
He's still ranked number 5 on ESPN.
Something Chris Colbert is not.
He is still ranked number 5 on ESPN at 130.
What does that mean? Where's Chris Colbert ranked? Where's Chris Colbert ranked on ESPN?
I don't think he is ranked on ESPN.
But you want that fight though?
He's a 135 campaign fighter. Yes.
Are you cooking yourself?
I would rather.
Where's he ranked? He's not ranked at all. But you want that fight?
All.
You just a hater, my nigga.
I'm not.
You just a hater, Smoke.
I'm a Tank fan. I'm not a hater. I'm
no, you're not.
calling a spade a spade.
No, you're not. No, you're not, bro.
Raymond Muratalla, why can't he?
No, you're not. Bro, this is how stupid you sound, bro. You're shitting on Lamont Roach
all fucking summer, calling out, talking shit to Conor Benn.
You are shitting on Lamont Roach right now, and saying he should fight Chris Colbert, who just got knocked out. You're shitting on Lamont Roach being ranked number 5 in his weight class before he became champion, but advocating for Chris Colbert, who's not ranked at all. You don't make no sense, bro.
Chris Colbert is a 135.
You cooking yourself.
A 135 fighter. He's a 135 fighter.
Are you from New York?
This guy allegedly.
Are you from New York?
No, I'm from Chicago. This guy allegedly got 7 fights left. You think we want to see you fight motherfucking a 130 pounder?
You know what we really don't want to see? You know what we really don't want to see? We really don't want to see you fight somebody that just got knocked out by somebody that don't punch nearly as hard as you and is not nearly as good as you. We damn sure don't want to see that, Smoke.
Ryu was hurting Isaac Cruz in that fight. What do you mean?
We damn sure don't want to see you fight.
He knocked out Chris Colbert.
We damn sure don't want to see you fight Chris Colbert. We damn sure don't want to see that. You are on your own.
Okay, and that's fine. So Tank's first pay-per-view was at 140, right? Against Mario Barrios. His first fight was at 140, pay-per-view headlining the fight. Why can't he fight a 140 pounder? Why can't he fight Ryu at 140? Your first
he tried to fight Ryu. Ryu turned the fight down.
He turned it down at 135. He said if it was at 140, he would do it.
He has a rematch clause with Pitbull too.
He's not fighting Pitbull next. He's fighting some scrub next.
Why should Tank Davis fight Ryu in his weight class?
Like you said, why should he give up his leverage for these?
Yeah, why?
Because his first pay-per-view was at 140. His first pay-per-view that he sold out.
What did he say? What did he say after that pay-per-view? Did he say I love fighting at 140, or did he say I was uncomfortable?
He was uncomfortable, but who gives a fuck?
Did he keep his belt? Did he keep his belt at 140, or did he drop it?
He dropped it.
Did he say I'm a 135-pound fighter?
He still knocked out a guy that he even then weight drained.
Did he say he's a 135-pound fighter? Hello?
Yes.
Did he say he's a 135-pound fighter?
Did he get a knockout over a champion?
Of course he knocked out Mario Barrios. We know the outcome to the fight.
All right. So all this other shit don't
matter. Did he say he would? No, what doesn't matter is people wanting him to do something that's not in his best interest. That's what don't matter. He's a 135-pound fighter.
It's us wanting to see the face of boxing challenge himself. That's all.
He wants to challenge himself against Loma, against Shakur, against Ryu.
Roach,
none of them wanted to fight him.
Against
who was his fourth option?
Against Hector Garcia, who he fought for his life against, and they had to stop it magically, saying he can't see, which he was seeing perfectly.
They magically stopped this fight.
Bro, that
So
nigga was
you a Tank
looking.
fan, but they magically stopped the Hector fight.
I was at that fight.
They
Bro. There
magically
was a
stopped
whole
it,
bunch of bullshit going on. I
and he
was
was
there.
fighting for his
A whole bunch
life.
of bullshit going on.
He was
Bro,
fighting for his life against Hector, dog.
Hell yeah, he was
He was fighting for his life against Hector, dog.
Hector Garcia. Yes, he was fighting for his life against Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia was putting up a great fight, a phenomenal fight.
The same dude he knocked blind, he was fighting for his life.
Man, that nigga was looking at his coach saying, I can't see. Looking directly at his fucking coach. That nigga wasn't blind.
Okay.
That don't.
All right,
come on, bro. If you watched it, you know that's some bullshit. They didn't stop the fight.
Nah, I didn't watch the fight.
Fighting in the motherfucking crowd.
I didn't watch it. I didn't see Tank catching Hector with combinations. I didn't see him landing a straight left-handed wheel. I didn't see none of that shit. I didn't watch it, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
He was fighting for his life against. He was fighting for his life against Hector, dog.
What did Hector do other than go blind? What did he do other than go blind? He was whooping Tank ass as well.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay.
Where they had to stop it magically and cause some eruption in the
magically
crowd.
Magically, they stopped it. Okay, bro. You got any more hate you want to get off your chest, bro?
I was there, bro. I didn't like that.
Do you have any more hate you want to get off your chest before I open the panel?
Facts. It's not hate. I've never seen that in a boxing match.
So you gonna mislead the people again?
I'm not
misleading. You gonna state your opinion as a fact and mislead them again, or you gonna hold yourself accountable? Because it's not a fact. It's not a fact that it's not a fact that the fight was stopped magically.
Bro, all right. TKO.
So are you gonna hold yourself accountable and say that's not a fact?
I can't see, and then walk out of the ring and walk backstage.
Are you gonna hold yourself accountable and say, nah, that's not a fact, that's just my opinion?
That's not a fact, that's my opinion. I don't mind.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure we're working on accountability, good brother. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do, because you said you're accountable.
Left, maybe 5, and you're fighting Lamont Roach. How is that good for Tank? How is that good for him, other than he's staying busy? It's not good for him. That's not gonna look good.
Keeps him sharp, keeps him sharp, keeps him busy. Keeps him sharp, keeps him busy. Keeps him from being an inactive fighter.
The ass cracker 40 years old, getting ready to fight Loma, which that probably won't even happen. Loma might keep ducking him. Loma might not ever fight.
Who's the number one? Who's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, in your opinion?
Canelo Alvarez.
Who's number 2?
Alexander Usyk.
How old is Usyk?
I don't know, but he's undisputed. Something Tank hasn't done yet. You gonna ask me number 3 or no? I think number 3, if he wouldn't have got his ass beat by Ryan, it would be Devin. He was able to get undisputed. Number 4, I don't know. Tank up there though. I'll get Tank number 5, number 6. I can't think of my list right now.
Cool, no problem. Can you hear me? Because my shit went out for a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You said Usyk number 2?
I would give Usyk number 2. Yeah, he's the what is he? The first undisputed heavyweight champion?
Already. I ain't mad at that. Where you rank Bud Crawford at?
Number 2 then. Never mind. I would give Usyk number 3.
So Crawford number 2 and Usyk number 3? All right. How old is Usyk and Crawford?
Shit, they like 36. 35, 36 up there.
Crawford just turned 37 and Usyk is 37 as well.
Okay, yeah.
So what's wrong with Tank fighting Loma?
Loma's getting old. Loma's taking L's. Just got
Did Loma just take a L, or did he become world champion?
Oh no, he became world champion. He beat somebody Devin Haney beat up twice.
You mean he stopped the guy that Devin couldn't stop?
I believe Devin could stop him.
So why didn't he in 24 rounds?
He didn't stop him, but I believe he could. He didn't.
Don't matter. He didn't.
But I believe.
No matter what you believe, what matters is what we can prove. He didn't stop him. Loma's coming off a phenomenal performance. Yes.
It wasn't phenomenal, but yeah, it was cool.
Okay, he's a world champion.
Facts.
So you got a problem with 2 world champions fighting each other?
I got a problem with Tank aging this nigga out. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with Tank running from him, and then now automatically he want to fight him. Automatically Kenny want to do research on him and give his fight breakdown of how Tank gonna beat him. So yeah, I have a problem with that. It's 2024. He should have fought him 4 years ago. That should have been his opening pay-per-view fight, not Mario.
Really?
I believe.
Really?
So.
You talking about the same Lomachenko that said he didn't want to fight Tank in 2019? The same one he said he didn't want to fight him on pay-per-view? That's who he should have been fighting?
Yes, that's definitely who he should have been fighting.
Oh. But Loma didn't want to fight him though.
Man, Loma wanted to fight that nigga, bro.
That's not what he said on camera. Was he lying? So Loma's a liar.
Which he said. Did he not say that?
Can y'all hear me, bro? Mic check. I think your shit is
going. Salute. Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear all y'all. Y'all let me catch these super chats, man, real quick. Shout out to my boy, the Phenomenal Show with the 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, bro, don't understand markets. Houston has a massive black community, Hispanic community, nightlife, and celebrities. Then you have Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio in close proximity. The gate record will be broken easily. Yeah, it's gonna do crazy numbers in Houston, bro.
Man,
shout out to
the face of boxing, of course. Bro.
Shout out to the best dad ever with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, dude said Chris Cole.
Fuck the numbers. I'm talking about boxing.
Dude, bro, I'm literally catching super chat, Smoke. Catch super chats, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead. Shout out to best dad ever with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says, dude said Chris Colbert, then said he won't Tank to fight the best. I was at the Tank Hector fight. Hector started to walk to the wrong corner. That was fake though, best dad ever. That was some fake shit. It was magically stopped, bro. Magically.
Niggas walk to the wrong corner all the time, bro.
Magically stopped. Hey y'all, panel open. Y'all got it, bro. What's up?
Yo. What's going on?
Yeah. I just want to say this real quick, and I'm gonna hop back off, man. Just in response to who he should be fighting, like y'all have already documented like all the top guys at 135 and what they got going on. Miratala and Zepeda both got fights coming up in November, so they unavailable. Devin's probably not gonna fight until next year. Shakur's injured. Loma said he don't want to fight.
Baranchi got to fight too.
I can't hear all y'all. Go one at a time.
Baranchi got a mandatory coming up. So it's like who do y'all really want him to fight? Because Teofimo really don't want to fight. He just got a fight coming up and he's trying to sell tickets. He been calling out.
We don't know if he really wants to play. He said he wants to fight.
He's been calling out Crawford all summer. He's been calling out Crawford all summer. So now it's gonna pivot to Tank. I don't understand who people want him to fight.
We can't just keep canceling people randomly.
Tank's supposed to fight.
You can't discredit Tio.
One at a time, bro. One at a time. I heard Chris and then I heard Pay. Go ahead, Chris.
Tank
and then I heard Boxing Hacker after that. Go ahead, Chris.
See, they do all this. They got all these alternatives for Tank. He should fight this guy. He should fight that guy. And then as soon as we say Devin should go to 147 and fight Boots, oh, y'all hating on Devin. Y'all want to see him lose. Y'all don't. Come on, bro.
He already lost.
Everybody's not available like that, bro. That's not how this works, bro. It don't work like you just can go, okay, that guy, just go fight. You might as well go fight Canelo then.
Man, can I address some lies he told?
And last name before I go, I don't know my man's name up here, but he was saying Chris Colbert. Did you miss the interview with
y'all ran with that Chris Colbert?
Bro, let him talk, bro.
I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna hop back off. I'm gonna hop back in the chat. So did you miss that interview where Chris Colbert went on with Chris Algieri and Paulie Malignaggi and said after Rayo caught him with a shot, it bounced off his glove. But after Rayo caught him with one of them shots, he knew then that he was going back to 130, and he said he's not going back to 135. Did you catch that interview?
That's fine, bro. Y'all took the Chris Colbert shit and ran with it, bro.
Oh, you ran with it. You brought it up.
You brought it up. You the one that said it.
I mean, he also brought up like 5 other names.
I mentioned his
They
name
all
for
got
who was
fights, though.
available. He asked who was available. I mentioned it.
Let's do an exercise. Let's do an exercise then, y'all. Who is available that Tank should be fighting instead?
You mean who was available? I mean, we can't say now like this.
Boxing hacker, shut up, bro.
Now, man.
Yeah, I mean
hear that,
it's
bro.
reality, right?
Now,
We don't even know when he signed it. He chose to fight.
Man, that shit don't
Yes, we
matter.
do. He was hugged up with Eddie a couple days after the.
No, ain't nobody gonna give me no name.
That Lamont Roach guy was even picked to fight. You know that, right?
Today, boxing hacker.
Yo, let's address some lies first.
You guys want to always.
Hey, y'all let me get Dean in here, man. Dean, what's up, bro?
First of all, he got up here and said that his first pay-per-view was against Mario Barrios. No, the hell it wasn't. It was Leo Santa Cruz. That's
whatever,
first of all.
nigga. His next one
Bro,
was against
shut
Mario
up. Why
Barrios.
you was up here talking for a half an hour? Shut your bitch ass up.
Nigga, watch your mouth, pussy.
All this violence.
Go to the fight.
You want to keep cutting people off? Shut up.
Go to the fight in Houston.
Shut
I'll
up.
see you there.
Shut
nigga.
up.
Who the fuck is you
It's all right, guys.
I'm talking to you. Shut up.
Bro, relax.
Because you got up here and lied.
Relax, bro.
You got up here and lied. That's first of all. First of all, his first pay-per-view was against Leo Santa Cruz. That is first of all. And then you sat up there and said that Loma was ducking him, and then you said that he was running from Loma. I listened very well.
Loma's currently ducking.
Bro, I'm talking, sir. Yo, knockout. I'm talking. He sat up here and talked for 20 minutes and did all lies.
Go ahead,
know
bro.
what you
Go
talking
ahead.
about first. Know what you talking about first if you don't want people to address it. That's first of all. You talking to the wrong one. That's first of all. Because I'll cook your ass on my own channel.
Send a link, I'll be there.
Oh, yeah, all right. That's what everybody say. Like I said, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. The first pay-per-view was against Leo Santa Cruz.
And
Second
the
of
very
all,
next was against who?
hey, yo, can I talk, bro? You're an emotional ass nigga.
Y'all gotta let each other get it off. I don't mind no debate. Y'all do y'all thing, but let each other get that shit off, man.
I ain't get 2 sentences off before you start talking. Then you sat up there and said Loma wasn't ducking. You said Loma was ducking him, and then Loma wasn't ducking him. You can't even decide which side you're on because you hating so fucking much. That's number 2. Number 3, you sat up there and said he was aging people out, but your number 2 and number 3 fighter are a year older than Lomachenko. The fuck are you talking about? Then third of all, y'all want to sit up there and say it's a good fight for Tank and Tank and Roach, but it's a bad fight for boxing. Because you said it, that makes it a bad fight because you said it. Who the fuck is you? That's number 4. Second of all you Earthmen want to get up here and lie. Hey, Smoke, you kept talking about, well, why they not fighting in D.C.? That's why you can't fuck with me. Do you know why they not fighting in D.C.? Because you ain't did your fucking research. Do you know why? Because the Washington Capitals got a home game that day, and they licensed to that building, you fucking idiot. Do your fucking research first. They can't fight that day in Washington, D.C. You think I'm lying, y'all? Go to Washington Capitals hockey team and go look up this December 14th.
I can vouch. Nah, you right, bro.
You can't fuck with me, bro.
I got a
Stop getting up here lying.
Y'all got some history about. Y'all got some history.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man.
God damn, y'all got some history.
We might as well set up the face.
No, I don't fuck with clown ass
I got a
niggas.
question, KO. Hold on.
Yeah, what's your question, bro?
He said Loma. He said Tank should have fought Loma 5 years ago. What weight class was Tank campaigning at 5 years ago?
2019. He was still at 130, right?
130. Well, how many belts at that time?
He had Did he have a WBA?
I think he won about. He probably was only around that time.
We can look it up.
Look, when Loma was talking about fighting,
he had the regular WBA because he had Uriogas Gamboa.
No, that was 35. If that's the case.
That was 35. Yeah, he was at. Hold on. I'm looking at it right now. He fought in July of 2019. That was at 130 against Ricardo Nunez. He fought in February of 2019. That was at 130 against Hugo Ruiz. And then at the end of 2019, in December, he made his debut at 135.
Ricardo Nunez is the one who lost his belt.
Hold on, bro. Be quiet.
5 years ago.
Hold on. But the
4 to
Ronda,
5 years ago, actually. That's what I
okay,
said.
but you said 5 years ago, right? So
I said 4 to 5 years ago.
okay,
Replay the
you said
video. I said 4 to 5
said
years ago.
5 years ago. So we're gonna go with the 5 then. So 5 years ago,
Yeah, we
he
gonna
was
go
at
to
one.
we gonna
Yeah,
go with what
you
makes
didn't
what
say
makes
4
you
Hey,
to
the
bro,
good
5
can you
years
fight.
let
ago.
somebody else talk,
Let me
bro?
talk, because you know you about to get cooked. You know you about to get cooked,
Go
right?
ahead, bro.
You was asking Loma. You asking Loma to pretty much fight Tank when he was in the same position as Lamont Roach. You know that, right? Y'all asking Loma to fight Tank when he was pretty much, not exactly, pretty much in the same position as Lamont Roach, a new
Well,
champion, fairly new champion at 130. Loma was at 130. Y'all asking him to fight Tank Davis.
well,
Yeah,
no,
you
that's a little bit
frying
different
yourself,
because
bro.
they were at one time they were
How's
both
it a little
champions
bit
at
different?
130.
You
Hold on, I
How's
got
it
a
a little
question.
bit
though.
different?
Was
They
How is
both,
Regis
it?
good for boxing? The Regis and Devin fight, that was good for
How
boxing?
yeah.
how
So
is it a
like
Hold on.
one time they
Regis
were
was a
both
champion and
champions,
Devin was
and
Hold
that
moving
was the
on,
up.
problem
bro.
Chris
Loma
wasn't
had
done
with
Regis
talking.
undisputed.
Chris wasn't
how
done
was it?
talking.
I don't
How
give a
is it?
fuck.
How is it a little bit different?
He mad.
I know
That
what the
nigga
difference
mad.
it
is.
is
Is
different.
that
Yeah, it's
it's
way
different
different.
because it's Tank and it's Tank and
No, it's not.
100%.
It has nothing about
that's
that.
why it's
No,
Let me
different.
help.
It's
Let
no.
me.
different
I'm
Lomachenko was
trying
a
to
because
get
Tank,
champion at
this.
130. Tank was
Let
a
me get
champion at
this
130.
understanding.
Lomachenko was
Tank is
upset
the only
because Tank didn't
motherfucker
fight
Tank,
that I
Mr.
Tank,
Fire
know.
like
I
Tank,
that.
can't
Tank,
hear all y'all.
hold on.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna start using this goddamn mute button, kicking people off this motherfucker. I'm getting
Sorry, all right,
real
my
irritated,
apologies.
bro. Y'all
My apologies.
gonna have to fix this shit, bro. Say what you were
All right,
saying, Chris.
Nah,
Then I heard
stop.
Paige trying to talk. Finish what you
all
were
right.
saying, Chris.
Just make sure I can make sure my facts right. Because if I'm wrong, I'ma stand corrected. When y'all wanted Tank to fight Lomachenko, wasn't Lomachenko already campaigning at 135?
In 2019, yeah, but I think what people need, I think is 4 or 5 years ago. That's too recent. I think it was 6, 7 years ago when Tank was beating up on Pedraza at 2017, and
Right.
Loma was the champion at 130 in
Oh, he was at
2017.
130. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what people were talking
Okay.
about.
He
That's
Yeah,
said
what
4 or
I
5
think. That
years
I
ago
think
though.
that's the
Like,
yeah,
timeline. I think that's the timeline that people are referring to, which
yeah, exactly.
okay.
which is what I think they're
Okay, but
talking about.
I was referring to his timeline. His timeline, it will pretty much match up like with
Yeah,
Lamont
his
right
was
now.
off.
That's what I'm
His was
saying.
off, but I
I'm
wasn't gonna
going
help
off of
him
his.
at the
Okay, I was
time. You
going
know what I
off
mean?
of his timeline. So okay, all right,
Yeah, you
all right.
can't go. Come on, bro. Like Smoke was up here capping, dog. You can't go
Who?
off this.
Who?
Okay,
I
Yeah.
so he don't
wasn't.
know what he
But
talking
say,
Can't
about.
go off
but
You
this
say,
said
timeline,
7
bro.
years ago. I said 5
but
to 4. So what
but
are you
say he
talking
a
about?
Tank fan though. We don't want you over here, cuz now with that shit you be talking about. But my issue is this though, bro.
No, he welcome over here now. We welcome everybody. We'll just cook them and send them back. It's all good. Go
But
ahead,
no,
Pay. What'd you say?
this my issue, bro. I'm trying to wrap my head around this shit because it seemed like Tank the only motherfucker knowing he the cash cow of the division from 147 down. This the nigga, the only nigga that I know had to go and do what the fuck the B-side, these B-side ass niggas tell him that he has to do. To be great. When it
Yep.
comes to
Crazy,
Canelo,
bro.
it ain't no fucking question about it. What you gotta do? But no, automatically. He don't give a fuck about them damn accolades that he already got. Yes, he's been undisputed. But just to get that Canelo fight, he gotta take his ass up to 168. But for some odd reason, when it comes to Tank, he gotta do what the fuck these B-side ass niggas want him to do. And the second thing is, these motherfuckers, so many that y'all some hypocrites, bro. Cause all you motherfuckers was capping before Shakur got hurt. You motherfuckers was taking up for this nigga, talking about
Oh
some
God.
he's just chasing the bag. But when Tank took a fucking stay busy fight, this ain't his first option, not his second option. This is fucking fourth option, bro. You niggas training. When you can't name, KO literally be asking for weeks. For weeks. Name
Who was
realistic
his last two options though?
Shut up while I'm
You
talking, bro.
got, and then I'm gonna go to Teach. You got Loma first, Shakur, Ryo, and then fucking
I disagree with the Shakur thing. We don't know what the Shakur was
this nigga.
actually thing, so let's
You
not
can
use that.
you can disagree all you want to. That's
No,
what it
but we
is.
don't know. We're just that's
I
Man,
know.
we
so.
don't
Boxing
got
hacker, we
time for
tired of
that.
that. We don't
We
know
don't
shit.
want to
Yeah, I'm
hear
tired of
that
that
Let's not
shit,
shit,
do
bro.
that.
man.
We
I'm
We
don't
don't
know.
want to
We
sick of
don't know
hear
what
that
happened with the
shit.
Shakur thing, right?
We don't know,
You
nigga.
you up here like my homie. You up here
If we
like my
know when
homie
was the
Terrence,
offers
bro. They
from
gotta
Tank
show
to
you
Shakur?
the contract. Gotta show you
Yeah,
the
what was,
murder
yeah,
shit. You
like
gotta see the
Sure,
you
stamp.
gotta
All
think
that.
Shakur
like
not
if
gonna
it's
be
Yeah.
able to
Shakur
beat
wants
If it was the
fire.
other way
Y'all
You
around,
let
don't
me
see no
get
fire,
y'all
but
let
he
me
Boxing
get
be
doesn't
Teach
saying
smoke.
here.
Devin
Hey,
Shakur.
doesn't smoke.
Y'all
You
let
don't
me
see
get
fire.
Teach in here, bro, because Teach ain't finna talk over nobody. He been patient. Teach, what's up?
I just got 3 statements. So earlier when you talked about the matchroom and them gaining money,
Yeah.
it's pretty much presented. The fight was presented by Golden Boy, but was in association with Matchroom among others, right? So I assume that they had to get something out of it. And
Well,
then
that's not what we were told.
all right. But
Yeah.
when they had the press conference, that's how they presented the fight. Presented by Matchroom in association with Matchroom. And then second, I sent you a link in the chat.
In the chat?
Yeah, but that was early on during early on during the stream pretty much. It was about you may or may not have heard of it, but pretty much Wilder had filed a lawsuit against Povetkin for pretty much a wasted training camp because Povetkin popped dirty, and I think Wilder won that lawsuit, so he got some money for that one. Just to let you know.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Povetkin lawsuit. That's not the same thing, though.
But I mean,
he's trying to recruit. He's trying to recruit some money because he didn't get the fight, and he
right.
took Tyson Fury to arbitration for him to make him fight him, bro.
But
he did that to Povetkin because he spent all that money on goddamn training camp and shit, and he didn't even get the fight. That's totally different than what Devin Haney is doing, bro.
Well, the thing that's similar about that the thing that's similar about that is that Povetkin got popped, so it dealt with the PED situation. So that's why I posted it in the chat.
But Ryan hold up. Ryan didn't get popped for that though. Ryan got suspended for failure to disclose what he took. So it's not the same thing. Povetkin actually popped dirty, and they suspended his ass for steroid use. Ryan Garcia got suspended because he didn't let them know what he took. So that's a totally different type of suspension. That's why his shit is a slap on the wrist. They didn't suspend him for PED usage. Not the same, bro.
All right.
Can I ask Teach a question?
Can I go, KO?
Well, you know about it, so that I just want
I know what you're saying. No, listen, it's not. So obviously, people do litigation. Fighters will sue to get out of contracts. Deontay Wilder sued to try to get some money because you made me do this training camp. Then you pop dirty. I couldn't even fight. You gonna pay for my cost. Wilder went to arbitration to try to sue to make Tyson Fury fight him. That's not unheard of. But what Devin Haney is doing is unheard of, bro. It's unheard of. We haven't seen.
Yeah, one last thing is that I just want you guys to have a healthy conversation when it comes to Tank and Roach, because I know emotions is gonna get involved. Like Deem is a very emotional guy when it comes to Tank. Likable guy. But just have like the same energy with Shakur Cordina, Tank Roach.
No.
Well, knockout said. Wait. Knockout specifically. Knockout specifically said that this wasn't a fight that he wants to see, but if it's a stay busy fight, he's good with it.
Teach, can I ask you a question?
I want you guys to
but you can't get that off. Hold on. But you can't. Teach, you cool. You talk all monotone and shit. You try to slide shit in, bro. No, you can't compare Tank. You can't compare Tank and Roach to Shakur and Cordina, bro. You can't try to make that shit the same, homie.
Look, teacher called
so you also can't make the Devin Haney lawsuit the same as the other ones.
Can I ask Teach a question? Since
they
say keep the same energy.
Cordina just got knocked out.
Hey, Lamont Roach hold on, y'all. Can I ask Teach a question?
Yeah, Dean, go ahead and ask the question.
Hey, Teach, since we talking about keeping the same energy, right? Is Shakur Stevenson bigger than Gervonta Davis? Yes or no?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, have you ever heard any boxing content creator anywhere tell Shakur Stevenson he need to go to 140? Have you ever seen any video like that ever, anywhere?
I mean, there are a few videos.
Yes or no, Teach? Yes or no?
Yes.
You have. Who have you heard say that Shakur need to go to 140?
A couple of streamers that I watch.
Who?
You want me to name names specifically?
What content creator have you heard say that Shakur Stevenson need to go to 140 to chase great?
You can drop the name if you want to, TG. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but you can if you want to.
I usually watch Upper Echelon at 2. I usually watch Upper Echelon at 2 p.m. every day. And
He heard him say that?
Yeah, he says Shakur is a big guy, and he would need to move to
But
1.
upper echelon not saying that from a upper echelon is not like a op. We talking about a op. Who amongst the ops?
I'm just saying.
Don't give me a nigga who gonna hold Shakur Stevens accountable. No,
Oh my God,
you know what he's saying.
bro.
Y'all try to
This
play
is
stupid.
crazy.
You know what the man's saying, bro.
Hey,
We
T,
talking
what's
about
an op?
content creators.
Ah, but he
and
typically called.
Listen,
He
T.
typically
Say the ops. This shit, y'all. We banging for boxing?
No. You know I'm fucking with y'all.
Hey, T. What weight division did Lamont Roach start at?
135, I believe.
No,
I know
it
he
was
had a couple of
140.
fights.
It was 140. Thank you.
All right, 140.
Oh, all right.
Bro, here, so it's a couple of things that I like. We got 45 minutes left. It's like real talk, bro. Like the main things I wanna like address, bro. Like that I don't understand. Maybe y'all can help me. Number one, bro, I still ain't heard a realistic name that's available that y'all think Tank could be fighting instead of Lamont Roach. And then number two, somebody explain to me the weight shit. Like, explain to me how you shit on Tank for fighting Lamont Roach at 135, but then want somebody to do the same shit to him at 140.
Exactly.
Those are the two things that I think we need to solve, because that's where y'all are losing me at.
I want to know how a nigga. No, I want to know this. This is what I want to know. How do a nigga sue somebody for assault and battery in a boxing match? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's
That's
battery.
actually what I wanted to know.
It's based on the accusation they're giving in the case.
So boxing has that card.
Devin is stupid. He can't win this. He can't win this lawsuit. Devin cannot win this lawsuit.
He definitely can win the lawsuit.
No, he cannot. You can't win a lawsuit for battery in a boxing match. You cannot win a lawsuit for battery in a boxing match. Ever.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Y'all can't talk over me. That was a great question. That was a great question, Chris. But you can't let them move. Like you took away from what I said, and that's exactly what they want you to do. No. We gonna bring it right back.
Bring it back around, though.
We right back. Who the fuck is okay for this nigga to fight? Or if you don't want him to fight at all, if you think the fight is so trash, you don't want him to fight at all, say that shit. And why are we cool with niggas pulling Tank up, but then shitting on Tank if he pull another nigga up? Like, I need y'all to like explain this shit to me, bro.
Let's smoke answer.
Anybody can answer, bro.
Tank said he got 6 to 7 fights left. That's number one. Number two, he fought at 140 already, bro. He headlined the pay-per-view at 140.
And what did
I want to make sure I understand you,
left, bro. Can y'all?
I want to make sure I understand you. What question are you answering with the 6 or 7 fights left? And then I'm assuming that the question you're asking about why you cool with Tank fighting at 140. I'm assuming that's you saying that's why you cool with people making him move up to 140, right?
Okay, 6 to 7 fights left for the face of boxing, who hasn't done much for the sport. So
how he the face of boxing if he ain't done nothing?
Let me understand though. So you believe, Smoke, that
I wasn't finished, but
yeah, I'm trying to let you finish because your first part about 6 or 7 fights, I don't know what question you're answering. So I'm trying to make sure you understand the question. Number one, who the fuck is available and free that's a viable opponent? And number two, why are you shitting on Lamont Roach, Tank pulling him up, but you cool with somebody pulling him up to 140? That's what I need to answer.
I told you who was available already, but I'll say it again. And I'm still gonna answer the second. I'm still gonna answer the second question.
I'm waiting on both answers.
Like I said, William Zepeda, Denise Durante, Andy Cruz, Keyshawn Davis.
How the fuck?
William Zepeda is not available.
Be quiet.
Y'all don't think these niggas will drop them fights to fight Tank? The face of boxing?
Shakur ain't dropped Cordelia to fight Tank.
Let him talk.
Let me go next, Kale.
Let him talk. Please let him talk.
Okay. And because bro, I ain't even get to defend myself when these niggas was trying to chop me down, gang. I let them talk. I gave them their space. I ain't defend myself, and I'm not gonna let them interrupt me. And I'm gonna answer the second question. Why I'm not cool with Tank.
Hold on. First one, Zepeda, Barinchik, Keyshawn, and who else?
Andy Cruz. Floyd
Andy
Austin.
Cruz.
Kid Austin.
Kid Austin. Okay. All right. Go
Who's
ahead.
ranked number 2 for the title that Tank got.
I got you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. And for your second question, I'm not cool with Tank bringing up Roach. And the reason I said the 6 or 7 fights, because he's the face of boxing. He's who everybody want to see. Okay, you can call me a Tank hater. I still want to see the nigga fight. Period. 6 or 7 fights left. Lamont Roach. And now you got 6 or 5 fights left. Name 5 fights that you want to see Tank in, or 6. Name 6 or 5 fights you want to see Tank in.
A rematch with Ryan.
Cool. Who else?
No. Let him talk. These questions rhetorical. We're gonna let him get it all out.
No, I actually want people to answer that. Like, I actually want people to give out names of his last
finish
7
what
fights.
you're saying. They gonna attack your ass. You supposed to tell me why you Tank up.
Lomachenko.
So I got why you don't like Roach. So you name Zepeda, Denise Barinchik, Keyshawn Davis, Andy Cruz, and Kid Austin. Then you said you're not cool with Tank bringing up Roach because he only got 6 or 7 fights left. Why are you cool with people bringing Tank up, though? That's the last part you didn't answer.
Because Tank fought there already, and he headlined a pay-per-view that allegedly sold out in Atlanta.
Well, that don't make
And
much
he
sense.
knocked somebody out. Lamont Roach is retaining his belt, so he's gonna go back to 130 when he's done, unless he beats Tank. He's gonna go back to 130 when he's done, unless he beats Tank. It makes no sense.
He already went back to 130. Oh, boy.
Can I finish? It's not good for boxing. It's good for them niggas. That's like I said. It's good for Tank.
But Canelo, your number 1 fighter.
Let me catch these super chats, man. Let me catch these super chats. Shout out Jalen James with the 5 piece in the super chat. He say these niggas dropping too many F-bombs for Tank. Calm down. It's just boxing. LMAO. And shout out to my boy Phenomenal Show with the 10 piece in the super chat. He says they just need to honestly admit they think and know that Tank is head and shoulders above his peers. So the rules and standards are clearly different for him. That's a big dog fact right there. Straight up.
So guys,
bro, and then I'm gonna give it back. I'm gonna give it back to the panel. But just to respond to you really quickly, Smoke, Zepeda is not available. He's fighting Tevin Farmer, and he's already Shakur Stevenson has a fight with Shakur Stevenson. He's not available. Number 2, Denise Barinchik is not available. Already got the mandatory coming up. And if you know anything about the politics of boxing, you would know that WBO belt that Dennis Barinchik got, that shit is going to Raymond Murtala, or that shit is going to Keyshawn Davis when they ready to fight him. Andy Cruz is a fucking prospect. You lying, you cook that nigga for fighting Andy Cruz too. A nigga with 4 fucking fights and no championship experience. Everybody be cooking that nigga for fighting Andy Cruz. Floyd Schofield has a fucking fight on November the 2nd. The nigga is signed to Golden Boy. If you know the politics, that nigga's nowhere near big enough for a fucking cross-promotional platform. He been fighting janitors his whole goddamn career. And he, too, is another nigga that if Tank was fighting, y'all niggas would cook him for fighting Tank Davis. Then the main thing that's just so fucking hypocritical, bro, you said Tank fighting Lamont Roach is bad because he got 6, 7 fights, whatever. But you cool because Tank fought at 140 already if somebody pulled him up to 140. Did you not know that Lamont Roach has fought at 135 more times than Tank Davis has fought at 140? So if you cool with a nigga pulling Tank up to 140 and he only fought there 1 time, you should be cool with Lamont Roach fighting at 135 because he fought there multiple times.
And he fought at 147 knockout.
Tell the world that you don't like Tank Davis. Panel back open.
So the people that
can I go real quick, KO?
The people that I want to see Tank fight is pretty much Loma, Theo, Devin, Shakur, and Zepeda. Those 5, and none of those 5 were available. And Zepeda, and none of those guys were available. So right now, I'm fine with whoever Tank fights. Right, and when Tank fights, when Canelo fights, it's pretty much good for boxing. So I don't think we should be complaining about that. One thing I want to ask KO. One last thing that I want to.
Hold on, let him go, y'all. Let him go, y'all.
How you know it's good for boxing. And I dropped the mic with this, bro. This how you know Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is good for boxing. Cause I ain't never seen smoke in my fucking life. So it's good for my channel. I ain't seen this nigga not one time. Not in the chat, not come out of the channel. But the moment Tank versus Roach get announced, I didn't know we had a super motherfucking boxing fan.
But he a Tank fan.
Now. He mad.
Right, come on, bro. It's good for boxing.
He said Devin was top 3 pound for pound.
You ain't cared about nothing I'm talking about, bro.
Devin's a pound for pound and got his ass beat by Ryan.
You don't care when I talk about Devin Haney. You don't care when I talk about Ryan Garcia. You don't care when I talk about Earl Spence. You don't care about the only way I could get you in here is when Tank Davis announced this fight. It's good for boxing.
Knockout. Name Canelo last 3 fights. Knockout.
Shout you out, and I always come by your show when he say he's coming to be on your show, bro. I always come by.
Knockout. Name Canelo last 3 fights.
But you're welcome. When you drop your comment, you gonna get a wrench over here. You good over here, bro? Ain't no.
Canelo's last 3 fights, Devil.
I ain't never seen you before, bro.
Knockout. Name Canelo last 3 fights. That's his number one.
Wasn't one of them Beneral? Wasn't one of them
Munguia, Edgar Berlanga, John Ryder,
and then Jermell Charlo. He pulled up 2 weight classes.
Yeah. Jermell.
I know what to make him happy.
So he fought Jermell before or after John Ryder. It was after. Yeah, so it was Jermell Charlo, Berlanga, and Munguia. I know what to
make these people happy, KO.
How many weight classes did he pull up Jermell Charlo? Knockout.
I know what to make Tank fans happy.
2 weight classes, 14 pounds.
Tank, it's different rules for Tank.
That's his number 1 pound for pound fighter.
Look, Tank got to do a Royal Rumble and fight all these niggas in the same night.
That's exactly what they never got to fight each other.
He got to do a Royal Rumble. After he knocked one of them out, look, KO. After he knocked T.O. out, Shakur got to come running down the aisle. After he do him,
That's corny. That's not funny.
They laughing though, nigga. They laughing though. And then after they knock Shakur out, they gotta play the next person's music, and then they gotta run down and fight him. That's how y'all want to do this shit. He gotta fight all these niggas.
This is what I learned, bro. This is real shit. When people thought Tank was fighting Loma, nigga, you too old. When a nigga was fighting Frank Martin, nigga, you a prospect. When he fighting Ryan Garcia, nigga, it's an exhibition. When he fighting Hector, who the fuck is Hector? Like, bro, it's just he ain't gonna be able to please nobody, bro.
What's gonna say that when he fights Shakur?
I mean,
if he fights Shakur, it's gonna be a lot of people that would have said, why he fighting Shakur Stevenson? Shakur Stevenson coming off a trash ass. I guarantee you.
They would knock out Shakur.
No matter what you say, there's always gonna be critics. You know.
Watch, bro. Terrence, remember this live stream, Terrence. And when that fight happened, because I believe it's gonna happen. Watch how you gonna hear some people complain when it happened, bro.
Yeah,
and look, and Haney fans complaining, and then Haney fuck around and fight Lamont Roach. Ain't that a bitch? He fuck around and fight Lamont Roach, and then they gonna have to take all their arguments back. They had to take all their narratives and spin them back around.
I think the problem people are having
Haney is retired. He's not even fighting for the rest of the year.
Hold on.
I think boy done.
Obviously not. Let me cook on that a little bit.
How you gonna say obviously not? You don't know that, boxing hacker. Ain't that your favorite word? You don't know.
Guess what? Well, he said himself that he's gonna look for the fight. So anyway,
hey, boxing hacker, it's on you, bro. But let me catch super chats real quick. Shout out Big Supreme with the 2 pieces in super chat. He says Loma fought Jason Sosa, Mariaga, and Corolla. Yeah, he did. And shout out to my boy Crown Jewel Boxing. What's up, homie? With the 5 piece in the super chat. He said Ryo has to give Pitbull a rematch. What is this dude talking about, bro?
He don't know what he's talking about.
He don't know what he's talking about.
Right, he's not fighting Pitbull in that. Nigga, you paid $5 to be wrong. We get it.
I could go after boxing hacker.
Hey, hold on, yeah.
Boxing hacker, go ahead, bro. Who asked that question?
That was me, AT Smooth.
AT, you got it after him. Go ahead, boxing hacker. Then we're going to my boy A2. AT, what's up? I didn't know you was up here, boy. What's up?
Yeah, I was chilling, bro. How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. Hope all is well with you. Go ahead, boxing hacker. Then we're going to AT.
Thank you. When it comes to the whole, analogy of
And boxing hacker don't talk for 15 minutes straight.
Man, I ain't gonna do that. When it comes to the whole analogy of boxing being compared to the gang culture in Chirac, I think that's a terrible analogy. But when it comes to boxing and the people who stake their livelihood off boxing, boxing is a pure business. Devin Haney Promotions is a promotional company. Even if you say Devin Haney is a boxer, he owns his own promotional company. So if there, and this is not the first time we see a promotional company.
Why you trying to make me cook you, bro? I just wanted to let you talk and shit. Why you trying to make me cook you, bro?
You can try. Hey, I don't mind. When it comes to promotional,
why you trying to make me cook you, bro? Like, why you doing?
Hey, you do your best.
Go ahead.
When it comes to promotion, this is not the first time we see a promotional company sue. This is not the first time we see somebody get sued for steroids. John Ruiz sued James Toney for steroids. It's not the first time. You know,
Ryan didn't take steroids though. So why are you suing him for that? Ryan didn't take steroids.
Tank. So okay.
Ryan didn't get caught for steroids.
Please let him finish, bro.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time we see somebody sue for PED use, and people will say that, oh, Devin doesn't have a case. It's a boxing match.
He doesn't have a case.
If you understand the accusation that the DHP Promotions put on Ryan Garcia, you know, based on the fact that they didn't give consent to fighting somebody on PED, then you realize that if they didn't give consent,
you take a risk as a boxer. You take a risk as a boxer and interfere in fight. Whatever. You take the risk that people go about dirty for shit.
From the entity. You have to separate the fighter from the actual company, bro. Because Devin Haney does own a company. And it's $1 million company. You have to separate the
Devin Haney owns Devin. And by the way, Devin Haney is the worst promoter for himself.
Jay, hold on. Yeah. Boxing hacker, why are you making the same argument that I already heard you get bodied on, bro?
How did I get bodied on? This is a true statement, though.
You did, bro. You can't. At the end of the day, you have to. It's not about whether or not Ryan Garcia. It's not about whether or not Ryan Garcia took some shit, bro. I believe he cheated, but it ain't about what I believe. It ain't about what you believe. I believe he did that shit on purpose. Okay. I stand on that. But can Devin Haney and him prove that, bro?
Of course.
Can they prove that?
No. And Ryan can prove the opposite. Ryan can prove the exact opposite.
You cannot prove that he intended to do that. If you could prove that he intended to do that, if you could prove, bro, this is what y'all gotta understand, bro.
You don't have to prove
it. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Boxing hacker, listen, bro. Listen. When it comes to the civil court that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is going to be argued in, and it comes to what they had to argue with in the commission's burden of proof and their ability to suspend someone, they have a lower burden of proof. So that means you have to prove less to them in order for them to be able to suspend you. In civil court, they have to be able to prove it more. So you have to provide more evidence. You have to have an even stronger case. They already did this on a court. Hold on. They already did this with proceedings that have a far less burden of proof. They tried to say that Ryan Garcia did the shit on purpose. They tried to argue that he took PEDs on purpose and he tried to cheat. They wanted the goddamn disqualification win, and they wanted Ryan Garcia suspended for way longer. The commission looked at all the evidence, and they said, we can't prove that he did the shit on purpose, but we will suspend him for failure to notify us of what he was taking. Now you couldn't even win there. You couldn't get what you were asking for there. Now you're going to a court that's going to have a higher burden of proof where the allegations are even more. So you got to have an even tougher case. And you couldn't prove it in a lesser court.
Also,
they're going to court.
Ryan can prove the opposite. Ryan can literally prove that his shit was contaminated.
You tripping, bro. You tripping with that, bro. You cannot prove. All they have, you can't prove that he did it on purpose because he gonna have. You can't prove that, bro.
So the problem is, that's not in question.
Lawsuit. They're not going to court.
That's not in question. Even if you wait, let me land, guys.
They're going to civil court,
even if you say it was unintentional.
Have you read the lawsuit?
He can prove it was unintentional. Ryan can't prove it.
Can I talk? The problem is I don't want to land at the same time. Let me land my plane first.
Go ahead and land your plane, because Kyle Cooler just muted your with the 50 piece. So go ahead and land your plane.
So first off, let's clarify one thing. Whatever the results of the lawsuit going to be, is going to be the results. We don't know if he's going to win or not. Let's just clarify that.
No, we know he's going to lose.
I know.
He's right. We don't know whether or not he's going to win, but I'm arguing and I'm standing on my prediction that he's not going to win that lawsuit. Right, we don't know. But go ahead.
This is a prediction. Furthermore, he has a different case. At the end of the day, even if you can't prove the intent that he.
Oh damn! Hey, Boxing Hack, I hate it. They just donated $100 for me to make you be quiet, bro. You got to come back on Thursday, bro.
You really doing that, Kale? I can't finish.
Go ahead and finish. I'm gonna let my homie finish, y'all. But
let me land
finish,
real quick.
Boxing Hack. Hurry up, though, man.
Even without intent, right? At the end of the day, if you say that, hey, I didn't know these supplements were tainted. You also didn't turn them in, and that's also part of the contract because you have to follow all the regulations of VADA. So even with that, they can still claim that, hey, because you didn't follow all the regulations which were part of the breach of the contract, that's what led up for you to be tainted. So it's still the same thing. So people are arguing that intent is a very hard thing to prove. They're obviously not gonna go for intent.
You're gonna have to if you want the battery and the fraud, bro. That's the problem.
The battery comes in. Okay, if you
want the battery and the fraud, you got to prove intent, bro.
Yeah, no, the battery comes into if you accept the premise. If you accept the premise that, hey, I didn't sign up to fight this guy for a PED use,
they're not going to accept that. It's not about the premise. It's about Ryan has a say so too.
You just don't know what the hell you talking about.
If you accept the accusation, then you have to
bro, just from a legal and I'm no lawyer, bro. But just from a legal standpoint, to prove somebody committed fraud against you or to prove somebody committed battery against you, they have to have intended to do so. It don't matter what premise you try to argue. No, you're going in there to prove that they did it on purpose. If you can't prove they did it on purpose, you got no case, bro.
Based on the accusation that DH promotion provided, it'll be considered battery because they didn't give consent to touch it.
No, it won't.
Battery.
Yes, they did. They signed up for a boxing match and that is what consent to somebody.
Hold on, y'all. I heard you say that you were a software developer.
You can't get no wire touching in a boxing match.
Boxing Hacker, go, bro. Boxing Hacker. I heard you say you were a software developer, correct?
Yes.
What language do you code in?
Java, Kotlin, Rust.
You still using Kotlin, old ass Kotlin?
Huh?
You still use old ass Kotlin?
You think am I old as Kotlin?
No, I said you still use old ass Kotlin. You still
Kotlin
that language. Nobody's using that language anymore.
Android engineers use Kotlin primarily.
Android uses Java.
Yeah, Java. That's JVM. They used to. Kotlin is the first class citizen for Android.
Yeah, you gonna get a glimpse.
Java is actually old.
Look, what I'm telling you is, bro, with that, as a software engineer, you have to always continue to learn because they come out with multiple versions of the same language and they keep changing shit. And so you have to always be reading and learning, right?
Sure.
So I would say, bro, go take some time to read up on battery, read up on fraud, and then you'll understand why you're dead ass wrong, bro. If you're a software developer, bro, you'll be able to read and understand why what you're saying doesn't matter. And the key thing is, bro, the premise of Devin Haney's argument or whatever you're trying to say doesn't matter because they still have to prove that Ryan did the shit on purpose for them to prove that it's battery or fraud.
It's not what you think it is. So here's what it is, Kale. Here's what it is. If you look at battery, right, it's unwanted touching. You don't actually have to be like, it doesn't mean you have to damage to a degree. It's just unwanted touching. That's really what battery is. Their case is this, that we didn't give consent to fight somebody PED. So that means he unwantedly touched us because he was on PED.
He didn't get suspended for PED. Stop saying that.
He didn't get suspended for it. And he doesn't prove that his substance was contaminated. He literally has proof that his substance was contaminated.
Yo, guess what? That is not the argument. So, Dean, I'll answer your question. You're right.
He didn't even know he had PEDs in this.
It doesn't matter. He didn't follow the rules and regulations provided.
It doesn't matter.
I know my brother Boxing Hacker. I know you want to keep going, but I gotta respect. They put a hit out on you, homie. So I'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to my boy Cal Cooler with the 50 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say 15 minutes up for Logical Hacker. And then shout out to my to 2 Cents Boxing with the 2 piece in the super chat. She say Hacker just wanted to say he owned his own promotional company. And then shout out to a phenomenal show in the super chat. 50 bomb out this bit. He said matching OG Cal Cooler's contribution. But let's cut that down to 5 minutes if you want to, dog. Phenomenal show, paid to have you come on back. So salute to Phenomenal looking out for my boy Boxing Hacker.
Hey, Knockout,
All right,
can I
y'all go
say
ahead,
this?
bro. Panel's open. Y'all got
Wait,
it.
hold on, bro. It was supposed to be my turn.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. My fault, bro.
Oh yeah. Hey, AT Smooth. Go ahead.
All right, I got a couple things to say. No disrespect, but I call Boxing Hacker like the boxing community thought. He go around every community and get proven wrong. I'm sick of hearing him. Second, dude,
My bad, Logic Lacquer.
Like,
They call him Logic Lacquer. My bad, Cal. Let me read that super chat again, and I'll give it to you. Cal Cooley in the super chat with the 50p says 15 minutes up for Logical Lacquer. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. All right, go ahead, AT.
All right, I don't know who said this earlier, but somebody said Tank went life and death with Hector Garcia. He was beating the shit out of Hector Garcia. I don't know what fight you was watching. And then they were saying that Lamont Roach is a bad fight for him, but him and Tank got history. It's gonna be a big build-up and shit. Nobody wanted to see Cordina, but y'all was saying Cordina was cool. I don't understand the logic there. Cordina just got stopped. And Devin suing Ryan instead of trying to fight him back is soft as fuck. Nobody want to go through this whole long process when y'all could have fought next year and it would have been one of the biggest fights in boxing. Now we probably not gonna get it because he want to tuck his tail in and put a suit on. Nigga, put your gloves on. This is a fighting business. This is a hurt business. You gonna get hurt. You can't say he was intentionally doing battery to you and he tried to stop the fight before he knocked you down again. That those two contradict each other. Ryan was showing a bunch of sympathy to Devin over and over. I just feel like it don't make much sense.
Also, Bill Haney said it's on. We on, like, if he dies or whatever in the lead up to the fight, talking about Ryan. He was gonna kill him and shit. Like he was on some Drago shit or whatever before the fight, and then after the fight, he's like, "Oh, I'm suing for battery and stuff." It's like y'all agreed to the shit, and like Devin has no argument. You can't get over them PEDs. Ryan literally has proof that his contaminated his substance was contaminated. I don't actually believe Ryan cheated like purposely. I think he took a contaminated substance. I'm not on the what the host is on about Ryan cheated purposely.
Which is illegal. And I'm gonna land my plane with this.
It's still illegal. So he's still
but he also didn't get caught for that. He also didn't get caught for that. And by the way, and if you actually know about the thing he was taking, it wouldn't have been smart to do it the way he did it because he passed all the other drug tests before the last one. And if you know about that one, you need to cycle that in for weeks and weeks before it actually takes effect. Like the 6 millionth of a gram that he had in his system actually did nothing for him.
Hey, hold on, let me land my plane real quick, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
KO, I think we need to add some rules to the panel because I've been noticing a lot of people come up here and they repeat other content creators' points that they said earlier today. Like Boxing Hacker, he repeated Showbiz word for word what he been saying the past couple of days. he normally does this. We need to put a stop to this. Put some rules. We got to be original with our points or something. Like,
nah, I gotta. Hey, man, I can't do that because I can't get the actual people that say the shit. They got channels to debate me, so I gotta. I guess.
Hey, Knockout, can I say this?
They like the little. They like the little.
I ain't tripping on that, bro.
Knockout. I can prove how they such hypocrites. All Devin Haney fans that's okay with him suing, y'all should be just okay and be clamoring for that damn fair worker suing Devin Haney who actually committed battery on camera.
Damn. That was actually battery.
Right? Y'all not biased though, right? Y'all not biased though, right? So listen,
and they was crying when Regis said he wanted to sue Devin Haney for coming in overweight.
If Ryan committed battery, then y'all should be clamoring for that fair worker who is a civilian at that. Y'all said that Devin Haney ain't no street dude. He a civilian.
Devin Haney hit him?
But Devin Haney swung first.
Did he hit him?
I gotta say this though, bro. Like I don't like giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt, bro.
I don't have sympathy for Ryan.
Like Ryan's a fucking cheater and he dirty and shit, bro. He a goddamn liar, bro.
Facts.
So let's
bro.
Facts.
Like that's number one. So I'm not trying to give him no benefit of the doubt in terms of him cheating Devin Haney and shit. But as Dean was saying, bro, you still gotta admit that this shit look weak. Shit look weak, bro. It's just not a good. Bro,
it looks weak and it makes Devin look
Devin gotta get his leg back, dog.
Doug, I had some background noise with you, Doug. But what I'm saying here, bro, the homie who was there who said that? Let me find his name. The homie Jay said he don't believe Ryan Garcia cheated on purpose. Man, the nigga bust weight on purpose, bro.
So what? And he paid Devin for that. And he paid Devin for that. And Devin was cool with it. Devin was cool. I don't care about the goddamn weight gain. The goddamn weight gain was not cheating. The goddamn weight gain was agreed to by Devin Haney before the fight. He paid him $1 million for that shit. So what? It wasn't cheating. He paid him $1 million for the shit. Devin should get over that part. What?
Come on now.
Damn, y'all.
I had to mute you, bro, because you're trying to yell and shit. And I'm not finna yell with you, homie. I'm not finna do that. So let me talk, bro. What I'm saying is, Terrence, you got some background noise, some shit. What I'm saying to you is, bro, if you know the history of Ryan Garcia, he did the same thing to other fighters, but he informed them at the last minute so they could have an opportunity to make weight as well. He didn't inform Devin Haney because he was trying to make sure he drained Devin Haney when he knew he had no intention of making 143. Now, that's a form.
Devin Haney took money for it.
Bro, let me finish.
Devin Haney took more money for it. It doesn't matter.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Right.
So,
okay.
So he did do that. Number one.
And
number two, I'm not for crying about it because Devin Haney did accept the shit. But what I'm telling you is, if a motherfucker will do that, then he'll cheat on purpose too with some other shit.
And Devin did the same thing to Regis Progress in the fight before Ryan. Devin did the same thing to Regis Progress.
I swear to God, when I'm finished talking, I'll let you know.
That's a true statement, KO.
I swear to God, when I'm done talking, I'll let you know, bro. I promise I will. So with that being said, bro, he's not above thinking that he did some shit and cheated on purpose. The problem is Devin won't be able to prove that shit, in my opinion. But let's not sit up here and we ain't gonna make the Knockout Boxing 86 TV panel the panel where niggas is giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt. That's not what we gonna do.
Right.
But
I'll give Brian the benefit of the doubt. If y'all don't want to give Brian the benefit of the doubt, that's y'all business.
You know something else we should
there's like 5 losses. You could at least win one of them.
Everybody got their own opinion. I'm giving Ryan the benefit of the doubt.
Bro, niggas can't even talk, bro.
So,
It's like, would you
I know. I ain't said nothing, bro.
Bro,
KO,
they said was real, dog. I respect that shit all the way.
The Haneys, they consulted with their lawyer, right? So obviously they feel that they could win something. And there's like 5 claims there, right? I think you could at least win one of them.
My only issue is this when it came with the weight shit with Devin. He should have negotiated that shit to make Ryan weigh in, bro. Like, that's why I can't get the benefit of the doubt with that shit. He had the power to make him weigh in. But he chose not to do that. He chose
you right about that.
Yeah, he is right about that.
You right about that. But what I'm saying, bro, is a nigga that'll do what Ryan did and play them games, bro, he'll take some shit to give him an advantage too.
I got you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Look at all the shit that Devin did on the Regis Progress fight. Because he did basically the same thing.
Niggas that cheat in school, bro, don't be like, yeah, look, bro.
So why are you cool with Devin doing it to Regis Progress, but you're not cool with Ryan?
Niggas in school don't cheat on their homework and cheat on their quiz and then get to the test and be like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna try to cheat on my test. Niggas that cheat usually gonna keep going, bro, and push the envelope. So that's why you can't get a nigga the benefit of the doubt, bro.
But knockout.
Devin Haney was just stupid all his.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me say this because this is important.
Can I touch on that, KO?
In order to be fair, though, knockout. We can't sit up there and say because we don't know when it comes to Ryan. We don't know. We think he cheated. Well, I can sit up there and say I think Devin cheat because he's with a known cheater too.
Yeah.
But Dean
be taking my points.
Dean, that's not.
He's with the snack program. He's with a known cheater.
Dean, come on, bro.
No. I'm not justifying it, y'all. What I'm saying is we can't sit up there and say, well, Ryan, we not sure, but we think. Well, we not sure with Devin either, and we know he's with a known cheater.
And if anybody say that you can't say that, bro, then they wrong. You can have that opinion, but we can't say that they for sure did it. But you can tell them that you think. As long as you word it right, bro, you can think whatever you want as long as it's a sound argument.
I'm just
then he
saying,
got
knockout from that point, though. That point, we can't sit up there and be like, well, Ryan's a cheater, but it's okay for Devin to be with a known cheater. Because
But
we don't
Dean,
know
we
what
don't
the
we
hell
don't
Victor Conti doing.
but
I got you. He might be
that's
we
cooking
don't
up
know
some
that.
shit.
That's all. That's all.
speculation right
Ryan
there,
got
He
man.
might be cooking up some shit.
He got caught
Shout
with
out
something.
to
Ryan got
my boy
caught
Jalen James with the 2 B's and 2. They said, why black men still defending racist Ryan? That's what he wants.
Exactly,
because they
and that's
claim
the point I was trying to
though.
make this
So
whole time.
If
Why
Ryan's
we
so
defending
racist, why
Dean,
don't
T.O.
all
Dean,
these black
Peter,
people
over
in boxing
Ryan?
go beat him up?
Hey
Why?
Dean,
Why
KO.
are we doing that?
Like seriously, why don't they go
We
fight
hate
him?
Devin that much that we gonna defend a racist. That's
Yo, hold
crazy,
on,
bro.
Terrence.
Ryan gave
Yeah,
that
but
Hold
shit
That's
up.
on.
crazy,
Ryan
Hold
is
bro.
in
on,
a
Terrence.
I
sport
agree
with a
But
with
brothers,
whole
Ryan.
bunch of
continue.
black people where he
That's
beat up
crazy.
people for a living. Why don't
Terrence,
both
y'all
Ryan
niggas
and them
defended
go beat
Bill
up
Haney
Ryan in
and
the ring?
Gervonta a monkey.
Let's
Y'all
Dean,
clarify.
defending
Ryan
the,
and
Let's,
y'all
Peter
was
let's
on
defending
clarify.
Bill
Let's
Haney.
clarify something. Let's
Okay,
all clarify something.
may I respond to that? I'm tired of hearing that. May I respond to that? The
Go
monkey
ahead.
thing. Okay, let me respond to that. When y'all know back then they were going to he called
And then
Haney's
I'm
dad
going to
old.
Crown Jewel because
He
he just
called
got
him
here. Go ahead.
he called his dad old, and he was being disrespectful to his dad. When he said that, he's not making a general statement about all black people. He's making that statement specifically to Tank. Do I think he look like a monkey? No. But I think that maybe Haney thinks he
Terrence,
looks
that
like
don't
that.
make it
Well,
right,
no.
Terrence.
Let me finish, Dean. Let me finish. He's not making, but what we know is that he's not making that statement generally to black folks. When they make that statement, they're talking about all of us. They're being racist. He's
Correct.
making that statement. Whether you think Tank looks like a monkey or not is
Terrence,
really
I'm not
his
disagreeing
opinion.
with
Bill
that,
Haney
but
didn't
that don't
call
make
But
it
fans
that's not
right,
a.
monkeys
though,
too, though.
That's
Terrence.
why are you, Dean? Why are you using that to defend these racists like
Because
Tio?
Terrence calling
He's
another
a
black
real
man a
racist.
monkey, whether you
He's not
black
a
or
real
not, don't
racist
make it
though.
right.
I'm not
Right.
saying it's
That's
You
right,
true too.
Dean.
picking and
It's not right.
choosing,
That's
bro.
true
It's
too.
not.
That's true too.
Dean, it's not right. But what I'm saying, we can't use that to defend these
So
Terrence,
racists.
let
Terrence,
me, Terrence, let me, Terrence,
Terrence,
let me
That's what
holler
I'm
at you.
saying. He's a
Terrence,
real
let me holler
racist,
at you,
Part.
Terrence.
and Haney's
A
dad
little
is
bit
not
part.
a real racist.
Terrence,
That's the
how
Terrence,
you
difference.
know that? You don't know what's in
He
Bill
ain't
Haney
no
heart.
damn
I don't
racist.
care
Stop,
if
man.
Ryan. I
Stop,
don't
man,
care if
Terrence,
bro.
my dad thinks they
Y'all
should remind me
tripping,
of
bro.
racist.
Y'all really
Terrence,
tripping, bro.
Terrence, Terrence, let me
No,
holler at
you
you.
tripping.
Terrence, let
Y'all
me holler at you.
tripping.
I haven't heard anyone say anything but negative shit about what Tiafimo said about Tank Davis and Terrence Crawford. I think what people are calling out to is, and what I've said is, how can you, like, it's kind of hypocritical if you got all this energy for T.O. calling these black people a monkey, but you ain't had no energy for Bill Haney calling Tank a monkey. I think that's the conversation that people are having. That's two completely different conversations. I don't give a fuck how you want to say Bill meant it or how you didn't meant it. That shit was meant to be derogatory, bro.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
Absolutely.
was.
Okay,
And I
so,
don't
Okay,
agree
so,
with
but
that.
so
And
real
I'm
okay,
quick,
with
but
you.
so,
Mark,
so because,
I'm with
That's
you.
true.
I didn't say
hold on,
anything
bro.
meant to be
Hold on,
derogatory.
bro.
You shouldn't have said that shit.
Because Bill is black, he gets a pass for calling the motherfucker a monkey just because he
No,
black.
sir. No, sir.
Yes,
No, sir.
Like it's wrong.
it's
Like
No, he
different.
doesn't.
It's a
what
difference,
I call
knockout.
for,
Knockout,
what I
there's a
call
difference.
for, and what I do, what I call for, and what I do is I cook both of them motherfuckers for doing it.
Right.
Well, you
Right.
should cook him, but
Right.
you
Right.
should not
Thank you,
let Tio
knockout.
get a
Thank
pass.
you.
But here's the
You
thing,
should
bro.
not let
What you
Ryan get
have
a pass.
happening? Hold
No,
on.
he
But
right.
here's the
He
thing,
right.
bro. Because I go to everybody's channel, bro. What you have happening, and what I point to, and what I believe I've heard Dean speak on, is the people that were defending Bill Haney calling Tank Davis a monkey are mad that T.O. did it.
Because it's
That's
a
what
different
people, that's
context.
what people go
It's
at,
a,
bro.
but
No,
it's
we
a
can't
different
change it.
context. If y'all want to say a white person
Not
calling a person a monkey and a black person calling
no,
a
bro.
person a monkey, that's
No,
the
bro.
same thing. Then
Terrence, I cook
whatever.
Ryan
That's
for
the
that,
difference.
Terrence.
Ryan's
We know what
I
Mexican.
the
What
cook
does
history
that
is,
make
Ryan for
right?
him?
saying the
We know
N-word.
what the history in this country is, right?
Listen, bro. I don't know how.
Ryan's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
white
We
or
know
black.
what
He's
the history is.
Mexican.
Whatever.
Disrespect is disrespect, bro.
Right.
If you walk up on a man and disrespect him, if he really a man, I'm sure it's not gonna matter what fucking color you are, bro.
Right. Right.
I'm sure that because I know I've been in situations disrespected. I didn't see color. I saw disrespect, so I'm at you.
Man,
disrespect part of boxing.
let me just say this one thing. Let me say this one thing, guys. I've seen Mexican people, white people that really mimic monkeys, and I've seen it. So somebody could say, "Yo, bro, you look like a monkey," and they really might look like a monkey. It's fucked up. It's fucked,
But
it's
Terrence,
fucked up to say
what are
that.
they
It's
referencing
fucked
to
up
when
to
you
say
talk
that.
about
But you
monkeys?
will know y'all see people that kind of mimic monkeys.
That is why context matters. Hold on. That is why context matters. That is why who's delivering the message matters. Hold on, bro. Let me.
Yeah.
I'm trying because I think if you listen, bro, you'll end up agreeing with me.
Right.
That is why context matters and who's giving the message matters. All that shit you said sound good, but that's not what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a motherfucking Bill Haney. They got the gift of gab. They know how to communicate. They know how to talk his shit. So you ain't talking about somebody that's mistaking somebody who actually looked like a monkey or I think you move like, nah. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing, bro.
Right.
He knew exactly what he was
Tank
doing.
wasn't talking shit
Like
about his
Theo
dad
knew
though.
exactly what he was doing, and
But
they
Tank,
both disrespectful, and they both derogatory for that shit,
Correct.
and they both deserve to
but
be
knockout.
criticized for it, bro.
But knockout wasn't Tank talking shit about his dad.
He didn't call him
Talking.
a racist
Oh
term,
no,
Terrence.
no! Wasn't he talking shit about saying he old and all this shit, being
And they was
disrespectful?
talking shit about Tank first.
Yes, after they disrespected him first.
What did? How did they disrespect Tank first?
Oh
Please
my
tell me.
God, Terrence, we not going
I'm
through this,
asking.
man.
I'm asking a question.
I mean, I just think the boxing world is about disrespect. So who cares who
I
disrespected who?
only got 3 more minutes and I gotta go to Crown Jewel.
Yeah,
Shout
but
out to Best
a
Dad Ever.
Can
monkey,
I ask Deem some
Peace in the
questions?
super chat. He says, I'm suing Boxing Hacker
Hey, where'd Deem go?
for killing my brain cells. Dean probably had to go. Dean, salute to you, homie. Y'all go sub up to Dean.
I guess I'm gonna head out.
What's good, KO? I got something to say.
Hey, shout out to everybody that came up here. I'm gonna have y'all hop off because I get off at 10:30. I'm gonna let Crown Jewel cook and then I'm
Peace
hitting
and
the show.
blessings to the
But
chat,
salute to
man.
all y'all. I appreciate
Shout out,
y'all, bro.
KO.
All right. Well, you did you see the interview where Scooter spoke on working with Ryan Garcia?
I think so. But go ahead and refresh my memory. I seen all of that stuff, but that was a while ago, right?
Yeah, Scooter was the weight loss expert that came in at the last minute to help Ryan lose weight 11 hours before the weigh-in or something. He lost like 13 pounds according to Scooter. Scooter actually blew his cover. He said Ryan was talking shit. He did not intentionally weigh in at 143. He said actually after Ryan wanted to take a break out of the sauna, after he had lost 11 pounds, they didn't know he had lost 11 pounds at that point, but that's what they ended up finding out. Ryan had a tough weight cut and said, look, I'll just pay him. I can't do this anymore. And now Scooter is Zab Judah, strength and conditioning coach, who is Devin Haney's godfather. So he's not going to lie in favor of Ryan. He said, look, Ryan had no clue what he was weighing. He just had a tough weight cut. He got to a point where he said he couldn't take it no more. He'll pay the money. And it just so happened at that point, he was at 143. Of course, he tried to get in, Devin and them's head, or I did it on purpose, try to make himself look like a genius. But the truth of the matter is he didn't pop weight on purpose. He may have waited too late to lose the weight. But according to Scooter, who is friendly with somebody that's very close to Devin Haney, worked with somebody that's very close to Devin Haney, Ryan tried in the 18th hour to lose that weight. He lost 11 pounds, couldn't lose the other 3. And like I said, when he decided he wasn't going to lose anymore, he said they were in a sauna. There was no scale. Ryan had just said, listen, I'll pay him. I can't do this no more.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that. I know what you're talking about. And I'm not here to agree or disagree with you. I'm just simply saying, number one, money talks. He could be saying that shit because they paying him to be the fall guy. And I still can't get out of my head that Ryan Garcia did that shit 2 times before Devin Haney. He was supposed to fight Fortuna at a certain weight class, changed at the last minute. He was supposed to fight Oscar Duarte at a certain weight class, changed at the last minute. It's
he did say
it's too much shit there for me to, you know what I mean? For me to I don't know, bro.
No, he did come out and address that too. He said, listen, I can't get under 143. I just can't. You know what I mean? But and I don't think Scooter was taking a fall because at that time Scooter was vehemently denying. It wasn't my supplements that were hot. I only gave him this and this. You know what I mean? It was so I don't think Scooter would have defended Ryan at that point, like I said, because he had a career of working with Zab Judah. If anything, I'd be skeptical of Scooter supplements because he had a career working with Zab Judah. I mean, which is Devin Haney's godfather. But either way, it's water under the bridge. But I don't think
I think he
Ryan
cheated,
intended
bro.
to miss weight. I think he braggadociously tried to make it seem like he had a master plan, and he had it all figured out. But I think he thought he was going to at least try to make weight, and got to a point where I do believe he probably quit when it came to making weight, because we do know he has some quit in him. But I don't think he said, I'm going to stay 143. Another thing I wanted to say, just from the rules of boxing, somebody said Devin could have made Ryan lose weight. That's not true. A fighter has the right to go to a weigh-in and say, listen, I can't get down any further. Either we're going to fight and you find me, or we're not.
We're gonna cancel the fight.
Yeah, but you can't. Sure. Everybody keeps saying he could have made him lose weight, or at that 3 pounds, he can't force him. No, there comes a point where a certain percentage, they won't allow you to lose any more weight. But no one can force you as a fighter to lose weight. You can walk in and say, listen, I did everything I could. Like, who was it not too long ago? Floyd did it before.
I don't know, bro, but not to cut you off, but I'm over on time, bro. So I gotta run.
I got you.
But shout out to my boy Crown Jewel Boxing. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. I appreciate you coming up, bro, and cooking with me, man. Thank you so much. Hopefully you have more time to come tomorrow. Saturday, I see you in the building. Salute to you. Come on, knockout. LOL. I'm gonna cook on this in the AM. Cook on what, bro? Just make sure if you're gonna say something I said, bro, you say what I actually said. If I come in that motherfucker, drop the link. Drop the link. You ain't got to talk about what I said. We can talk to each other, bro. But salute to 78 Sports TV. Y'all go check him out, bro. Y'all know he obviously one of the OGs doing this shit, man. He been doing this shit a long time. Salute to you, 78. Real talk. Y'all boys take it easy. Salute to Miss KO. Salute to everybody that came through tonight. I'll be live tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. All right, bro. Say less, bro. Salute to you, man. Yeah, say less. I'll pull up on you. But salute to everybody. Y'all go check out my live tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And looks like I might be over on 78 tomorrow. We might be cooking up on something. So we're going to hopefully get it in for y'all tomorrow. Salute to everybody. Salute Miss KO. Salute to everybody that came through. We'll catch y'all later. We gone. Peace out, y'all.